What's good, Raider Nation? Welcome to another edition of the Just Win Baby podcast, presented to you by the Silver and Black Lounge, the home of Raider fans who live and breathe silver and black football reside. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on post notifications because we're bringing you guys Raider news, rumors, breaking news, and all that stuff all year long. Tonight, we got a big topic that got Raider Nation talking. Could Von Miller actually become a Las Vegas Raider? The future Hall of Famer is still on the market, and the question is simple. Does he have enough left in the tank to help this defense? Would pairing Von Miller with Maxx Crosby create one of the most dangerous pass rushing duos in the NFL? Or should the Raiders spend their money elsewhere and continue bringing younger talent? We're breaking down why the Raiders can make this move, how Von Miller fits into the defense, what he would bring to this locker room, whether this signing could push the Raiders into playoff contention. But this show isn't just about our opinions. The show is about Raider Nation. I want to hear from every single one of you tonight. Drop it in the chat right now. Should the Raiders sign Von Miller? Yes or no? The poll is up. Don't forget to let us know where you're watching the stream from. If this is your first time here, type first time in the chat so we can welcome you to the Silver and Black Lounge family. And if you're a channel member, thank you for supporting what we do. Be sure to use those custom emotes throughout the night and help with the hype train. We've got a great show lined up. Thank you for supporting what we do. Be sure to use those custom emotes. Your comments will be featured throughout the stream. And as always, we'll answer your questions live. So grab your drinks, settle in, and let's talk some Raider football. This is the Just Win Baby podcast, sponsored by Silver and Black Lounge. Let's get it.
They didn't have to say much. This is the Raiders. This is one of the most historic franchises in the NFL with a great history that I want to be a part of. I want to be a part of furthering that history. When you say commitment to excellence, okay, and you look at the walls around here, and you look at the players on this wall, and there's a history. There's a history of Hall of Fame players here. There's a history of Super Bowls, and that's.
And with all this situation and all this shit I went through, the biggest thing that I took from it is I don't give a what everybody has to say. Truly, I really don't give a.
Play clock down to 1. Williams batted up in the air, and it is Crosby. He has been a beast.
That this is a game psychologically of intimidation and of fear. I don't mean cowardly fear, but fear.
But the Chargers and all those teams. To be honest, I don't like any of them. I hate all teams.
The other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard.
But the Chargers.
What I call the vertical game. We were going to stretch the field vertical. When we came out of the huddle, we weren't looking for first downs. We didn't want to move the chains. We wanted touchdowns. We wanted the big play, the quick strike. It's number one to say you want to do that. It's number two to say that you have the players to do it, but it's number three to do it. Hard. Try not to make mistakes, but don't worry about mistakes because there's only one thing that counts. Just win.
Your commitment to excellence and your will to win will endure forever. You will magnificent.
So that's the intro, chat. Let me know how you feeling. A W or L for the intro there, man. First time I've actually locked in and spent a considerable amount of time, locking in and working on the intro. Obviously, Black will no longer be a part of the show going forward. Neither will Pizzle. We wish them nothing but the best in their future endeavors and Raiders content creation. But, Black's intro was the intro we were using. I had to scrap it, had to make my own. For somebody who typically doesn't make intros or doesn't edit a ton of videos, I thought that intro came out somewhat decent. So I do appreciate it. Once again, everybody taking some time out of your night, joining us, man. We were going to do the podcast last night. Obviously, we usually do it on Fridays. Unfortunately, I had a family get together last night, so I was not able to do the show last night. But we're here tonight, man. We're talking everything, the potential of Von Miller joining the Las Vegas Raiders, man, after being on a podcast with Maxx Crosby, and Maxx Crosby asked him specifically what the future of his career holds. So we're going to get into that video here shortly. Hopefully Nutty Raider Nate will be with me here in just a moment. Oh, he's trying to get into the thing right now, as a matter of fact. Hold on. Okay. 6, 7, 8. I'm trying to. So we got the new StreamYard set up. You know, we're no longer using Black StreamYard. We got our own. You know, so a lot of changes coming, man. Whether you're watching this in the loaded box, man, with Nutty Raider Nate, or you're over here in the Silver and Black Lounge with your boy Raider Ben, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. There's plenty of members only content coming, guys, for the Silver and Black Lounge. I posted today what kind of content you're going to be expecting. So the Silver, which is the lower tier membership, you're going to get comment priority. So if you're in my chat, your comments will be prioritized. You're going to get your 4 monthly live streams, member only live streams. The Black tier, you're going to get 1 Black Saturday song request. You're going to get a lot of behind the scenes with Raider Ben, my production, you know, my garden. You guys are into cannabis. You guys like to grow stuff. You guys get your first hand on my green thumb with the silver tier membership. And if you guys want to join the Al Davis Club, I believe that one's $8.99. You're going to have all the benefits, but you're going to get 2 song requests on Black Saturday, which those are usually $2 a piece. That's $4 right there. So yeah, man, plenty of content, bro. You feel me? We have a super chat goal. We'll be doing super chat goals on this channel, as I am currently in the process of scraping up a couple extra funds to get myself to SoFi to see the Raiders versus Chargers. I got a couple dollars. You feel me? But we need a couple more dollars. You feel me? So if you guys know anything about my trip, I'm from Northern California. I'm from around the Oakland area, San Francisco Bay Area. And I drive to Oakland. I mean, I drive to LA every single year. I get with all the brethren, you know, Nutty Raider Nate. Afakasi Raider has been going. He comes from Australia every couple of years, man. So I go out there and link up with him. You know what I'm saying? Anthony Provincio, Aunt Six, Dirty Raider, the whole LA posse, man. So you guys are a big part of why I'm able to do that. You know, and I don't take any of that for granted. All of you guys, man, that super chat my channel, that become members of my channel, people that subscribe and hit that like button and hype it up, the hype feature. I appreciate you guys more than you guys know, bro, because without you guys, there's no me. You feel me? There's no us. There's no Nutty Raider Nate. There's no Dirty. You feel me? We rely on all of you guys, man, to come through and show some love, man. Hit that like button, hype up the stream, subscribe. Nutty Raider Nate's joining here shortly, so I'm just trying to postpone as long as I can. If you guys got anything in the chat, you guys want to get off your chest, get it off your chest now. As you guys can see here, I do have the Maxx Crosby video line, or the Von Miller lined up in the back, that we will be getting to shortly, man. So shout out to the 20 people, man. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. Bruce Willis said he was hyped for the new intro, man. W or L on the intro, guys. Let me know how you guys feel in the chat. Do you guys see the intro? W or L? Always appreciate it. Bruce Willis, Money Mike. What up with you, brother? A-Bomb, what up with you, brother? Got Nutty Raider Nate in the backstage. He can pull himself up whenever he want. Who else we got in this motherfucker? Anthony Provincio said Von Miller is washed. Von Miller is washed. So we got a W in the chat from Money Mike on the new intro, bro. Appreciate you, gang. Real shit. Now, this Black Saturday won't commence until football season starts, unfortunately. Once the preseason starts, I'll be back to doing Black Saturday, but that won't be until August 13th, the weekend. I think that's like August 16th. I'll be back with Black Saturday. Speaking of the devil, there he is in the motherfucking flesh. Night, what up with you, man?
What's happening? Hey, saludos. Saludos, all my folks, all my peoples. What's good with y'all? We made it.
We made it, bro. It's an extra day, goddammit, but we here. I wouldn't miss you motherfuckers for the death of me, motherfucker. Just because don't think I ain't going nowhere, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
What up with you, bro?
We right here. We ain't going anywhere. I'm gonna request that one next time.
Hey, shout out to Dirty, man. Hopefully Dirty will be with us shortly, man. But you got Afakasa, I mean, you got Nutty Raider Nate, you got Benther. We in the lounge, man, the Silver and Black Lounge. We are tucked in the box, man, the loaded box as well, man. So make sure you guys are hitting the like button, subscribe, hyping up these streams. What up, Jack Kenna? What's up, bro? Hey, did you see the intro? Oh, no, you already seen the intro. I sent it to you guys before I even post that shit. That shit's nice, huh?
Yeah.
I thought it came out decent for somebody who ain't never done it before. Shit.
It's dope. It takes time. It takes time. It's
Bro, that 2-minute
Yeah.
intro game took me like 8
Yeah.
hours, bro. I
It's
went through
that.
like 5 rough edits, bro, on that shit.
I get it. I know. I be killing, straining myself over shit I never even released. I'll work on it hella long. I'll be like, nah, I'm not putting that out.
They just leave it in your computer, like, oh, maybe one day it'll come out.
Yeah. Just a relic. I'll look back at it.
Yeah, facts. Hey, shout out to the Raider Nation for life. He said the hype video was a W. Appreciate you, bro. The intro video. Money Mike's in upstate New York. What up with you, bro? It's late for you, man. We appreciate everybody on the East Coast tapped into the Just Win Baby podcast here in the Silver and Black Lounge, man. It's almost midnight for you guys, man. You're locked in. We appreciate it. Rebel Raider, bro. What up with you, gang? Saludos. Appreciate you, bro. Money Mike's in a hype when I can. I subbed on a Grossi raid. Hey, shout to Grossi, bro. Bro, we've gotten back-to-back years of Tom Grossi raids, bro. Will it be 3 years in a row that we can get a Tom Grossi raid?
Grossi's
Shout out
the
to Money
man.
Mike. Shout out to Tom Grossi. Shout out to his 32 teams or 32 cities in 32 days. His little shit that he does. That's cool, man. Appreciate you, bro.
I found him trolling Brandon Perna. He does.
Is that the Broncos dude?
He does a Broncos thing. I'd always go over there trolling him, and that's how I found Grossi. But
yeah. What up, Rose Town? He said it's a W on the intro. Appreciate you, dog. Much love. What up, Rafa? Rafucho, what up with you, bro? Nice to see you. Trinidad Ott said, fly, Eagles, fly, man. I ain't got no issue with the Eagles over here, bro. There's no ill will towards any of y'all, bro, unless y'all come over here disrespecting the nation. Y'all handle business. Y'all took care of our division rivals, bro, and we're very appreciative of that, Trinidad. Much love, dog. What up, John Leon in the building? Saludos. What up with you, brother? Yeah, we saw it. That's another thing. So we got a couple things we're going to get into tonight, guys. Not just the Von Miller shit. We're going to get into Tom Brady slapping the shit out of old buddy. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get into the Maxx Crosby. I did it. Members only, man, was live. It's up now. Reaction is up for non-members. But there's going to be a lot more members only reaction type shit coming, man. Join the membership, bro. Join it. Be one of the first members in the lounge this year. So we're going to go over Maxx Crosby's rap video. What does that say? What does Maxx Crosby's most recent rap video say about Maxx Crosby's career? The Raider way? Okay. My vision towards Maxx Crosby is starting to shift just a tad bit, just a cut hair. And like I said, some of y'all motherfuckers like them long ass cut hair. So I'm thinking about one of them little short joints, not one of them 80s porn star cut hairs. You know what I'm saying? Type shit.
stupid.
What up with you, Charm
Musty,
City? Musty
and disgusting.
Rafa said that's a badass intro. W. What up, Furpo? He's over there on Twitch. It's also up on Twitch right now, guys. Much love, regardless of where you're watching. Hey, real shit. If I'm up later, bro, and I want to shoot the shit with you, gang, I'll drop the link right now. I'm just trying to keep it Raiders ball, bro.
He's gonna be too drunk by the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why at the end of the show type shit, final. He's like the final call. You know what I'm saying? Last call. Last call. What up, Circus? Circus said Von Miller. Oh my God, this is a game changer. Now I can trade him for picks and Madden. Hey, so the law office is a Circus Raider, man. Rest in peace, Raider Kush. The world hasn't been the same without you, my boy.
I'll say this. I'll say this real quick about Von Miller. I think the fact that he's even considered us as a contender, but that makes me happy. That alone, the respect that he has and the inside knowledge that he has from going from team to team, and he thinks the Raiders are a contender. I like that. That gives me a little bit more hope than just having some random content creators tell me to believe. Like, nah, bro, this shit was tough last year. I can't just believe in fucking in rainbows and unicorns. Like, nah, bro, I need to see something. Cool, but the fact that Von Miller is like, he sees that shit. It's a positive. I'm not saying that it's everything. It's the throw away the key. It's a lock. We're going to the playoffs this year. I ain't saying that, but I'm saying that he thinks that we're good. So that's a good sign. Yeah, when you have some of the better players in the league, coming out and thinking that we're gonna be, a problem this year, there's not too many players or just the national media in general, Nate, that give the Raiders any kind of love. So I hear what you're saying. Like, we're getting love from a heralded player in the National Football League. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it just, at the end of the day, I think the sky is the limit for the Raiders offensively. I think
he could be a great asset to our defense because I really don't think we have a solidified, even at 37 years old, however old he is, 35, 37, him opposite Max is better than, Kwity Paye over there or Malcolm Kuntz. It's just because they're not really, Kwity Paye is not really much of a pass rusher. He's more of an edge setter, a run stopper. Malcolm Kuntz, we don't really know what he's going to be yet, bro. We think he can get back to his, what was it, 2024 form, but that's yet to be seen, or 2023, whatever it was. You bring in Von Miller, it makes you an instant upgrade on defense. And like I said, the sky's the limit right now with the offense, bro. You got Clint Kubiak, you got Brock Bowers, you got Ashton Genty. If the offensive line can hold up, Kirk Cousins has proven to be a very solid quarterback in the National Football League. You have Fernando Mendoza in the reins. And shout out to Glenn Rockney, bro. And shout out to Tape Don't Lie, Marcus Johnson and those boys, bro. They write for Bleacher Report. Matt Holder, Glenn Rockney, and and fucking Marcus Johnson, bro. Bro, Glenn Rockney, I didn't get that guy on my show, bro. Me and him are like on such same wavelength, bro. He was in the live stream on Friday Night Live. I was watching him last night when I was kicking him with the family. And he said exactly what I be trying to tell you guys, bro. I don't think Raider Nation understands how good Brock Bowers is, bro. I think Raider Nation's like, oh, yeah, we got Brock Bowers. He's solid. I don't think you get it, bro. Like, Brock Bowers is a walking fucking Hall of Famer. This dude is not just your average player. Maybe some of you guys may understand that, but I'm telling you guys right now, for y'all that don't understand what Brock Bowers can truly bring to the table of an NFL team, you're going to find out with a great offensive mind scheming him open, bro. You're going to have an offensive line. Just getting rid of Geno Smith's going to make him better. Just him staying healthy is going to make him better. So, yeah, I shout out to those boys, bro. They do great work over there for surely. See what we got in the chat. Prime Theo, he said, right on. What up with you, man, over on Twitch? I see you. Shout out to the 30. Whether you're watching the box, you in the lounge, subscribe. We appreciate y'all, man. Let's see who else we got in here, man. Ralph, commercial break. Rebel Raider said he's in it for the money more than helping us win. We bought him a $20 million house. I think he's talking about Max. I know Rebel Raider's not a huge Max guy. So, I mean, I'm not, like I said, bro, at the end of the day, Rebel Raider, my personal issues with Max are irrelevant because Rebel Raider, your reasons why you don't like Max are the same reasons why I don't like Max, bro. But at the end of the day, if we win and we can get back to winning, bro, really all that shit goes out the window, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you, Rebel Raider. So I'm willing to just put my beef and my super what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I'm not gonna try to beat on him too much, bro, unless he doesn't perform this season. If Maxx Crosby does not perform this season, I'm gonna be done with it, bro, because I'm willing to give Maxx Crosby the benefit of the doubt for this season, and I'm not gonna lie. A lot of it has to do with I do believe he's what you would call the face of the franchise right now, and also, bro, something about that music video, bro, and him making a video talking about the Raiders, bro, actually moved the needle a little bit from my personal issues with him, dog. So, hey, Bomb, let me get through some topics, bro, and I'll get you the link, dog. Don't trip.
Hey, Bomb.
Cool Kev says Von Miller hasn't played a full season in years, but I don't think we're expecting him to come in and be, a full-time starter on the outside. Cool Kev. But I hear what you're saying, bro. I mean, that's as to be expected from a 37-year-old player, bro. He's not going to be out there and be an every down defensive end. So Raider Nation for Life said he would be a great leader in defense. I agree, bro. I do think he would bring a mindset to the Raiders defense that could help us out a lot, especially with a lot of young cats, bro. You have to look at our defense and our team in general, bro. I think the number is we are the 4th youngest team in the National Football League, chat. The 4th youngest team. We have plenty of young players, bro. I would rather bring in a veteran player like Von Miller than bring in what's some other bum-ass veteran players we brought in. Tyler Lockett, if that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's no disrespect to Tyler Lockett, bro, but like Von Miller's going to help us now. He's a leader. He's Super Bowl champion, so, and I think, didn't Tyler Lockett win a Super Bowl? He did too, but that's besides the point. Rebel Raider said Vaughn said he just wants to get his 3 sacks. Shit, whatever, bro. Whatever makes us win. Jack Kenneth said Von Miller said 10 times over on Max show, The Rush, that he wants 3.5 sacks. I don't really watch too much of The Rush, but for surely.
Oh, we got the clip.
Oh, yeah, I know. We gonna play that shit here in a second. Jerry said, damn, 37 is young. if 37 is young in the grand scheme of life, 37 in the National Football League is a fucking antique, dude. Yeah, A-Bomb, you guys can have Maxx Crosby for a first-round pick, dude. I just made a live stream about it the other night. One of my more hyped up live streams. We're actually a lot of people in there, bro. So I appreciate everybody that came through that Niners live stream. Jason Marshall says, every day I thank the football gods for Bowers. The law offices of Circus Raider said Bowers is the power. Bowers is the truth. Bauer is the final boss of receiving weapons, bro. Circus Raider. Hey, Circus Raider, bro. Me and you were right there, bro, when we drafted Brock Bowers, dog. When I'm not saying all of you guys, so please don't let me think I'm putting words in your mouth. Not all of you guys said that it was a wasted pick, bro, but the majority of Raider Nation did not like that Brock Bowers pick, bro. And I had to talk a lot of motherfuckers off of that. You see, take credit where credit's due. See, Nutty Raider Nate will do. He'll take his credit and he'll take his punches. You know,
and I ain't too far off either. I'm not wrong either. I mean, you're not wrong either. But as far as wins go, we ain't been shit since we had Brock Bowers.
No, two things can be true for sure.
You know what I mean? So it's the jury's still out. Does it make a difference if we have the best tight end ever to walk the planet in the history of tight ends? Nope. I don't know.
Hey, shout out to you guys, bro. We're 2 subscribers away from 5,500. I see a lot of new names in my chat right now. So if you're not subscribed, man, we're 2 likes away from 5,500. We're doing a giveaway at 6,000 subs. Be here for it, man. We appreciate you guys for surely. Hit the like button. We haven't even gotten into the show yet, bro. I'm just trying to catch up to the chat, make sure your guys' opinions get heard, your guys' comments get heard, then we're getting to the show, man, because you guys are the pulse of the nation. You guys are the pulse of the Silver and Black Lounge. You guys are the heartbeat of the loaded box, bro. So we make sure we get your guys' shit across, man. So hey, Bomb Sab is here to see Raider fans have hope before week 3. Raider Nation for Life said, yep, I would like to give Brock Bowers a 5-year extension right now. See, the thing about Brock Bowers, bro, he's one of them players, dude, that you can just write a blank check to, dude. Like, here, bro. We know we're good with you. How much you want type shit, bro. We haven't had none of those in a long time. Shout out to Sick Sun Southside Raider Nation, man. Shout out to you. I don't think I've ever seen you be here. 719, what up? He said Vaughn's going to retire a Bronco. That's what's up, bro. At the end of the day, I really don't care, bro. We're just talking about a topic that's in Raider Nation right now. Bowers is not a need because we didn't need a tight end. Circus, you know, bro. John Leon still said Maxx thinks Maxx will be traded soon. I don't know, bro. I think with that music video that just came out, John Leon, I think he's going to be a Raider. That's going to be a topic here in a little bit. I don't think he drops a music video like that, bro, unless he's locked and loaded, but we'll see. Rebel Raider said if he gets 15 sacks, and he's okay in my books, but he has to prove that he can stay healthy. Talking about Maxx. My bad, Nate. Go ahead, bro.
Do you think he still puts that song out if the trade goes through?
Do you think so? Do you asking? Do you think he pulls the song down?
Yeah.
No, that's a good question. I don't know.
See, I don't like it. You all like it. I don't like it, bro. I don't care.
I mean, I like it more than Darren Waller shit. Darren Waller sound like it was AI fucking rapping, bro.
Darren Waller makes like some emo shit.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only point I'm trying to make in terms of I like it. I mean, his shit's way better than Darren Waller. Darren Waller was terrible.
But I don't even care. I like Max's first song. That first song was a slap. I was just frustrated because we were losing and he was putting out music videos like it was cool. Like, nah, bro, shit ain't cool. Sure. Shit is not smooth. So, yeah, I'm not. It's whatever.
Six Son, yeah, Cooper did come back for about a week and realized that Pete Carroll's fucking shit was garbage and left. He's like, nope. Hey, what up? We got Big Dog 805. What up with you, 805? Thanks for taking some time out of your night, man. Welcome to the lounge, man. We having some drinks, man. Pull up a chair, have a drink.
Now we gotta get 805 up here too.
Shit, one of these days, I got 805, man. 805 got to let us know you're trying to get on the show, man. Uncle A-Bob said, I think a first round for Crosby is legit. I'd make the deal. My squad's window is closing. My division is stacked. It's Super Bowl or bust this year. And see, this is the main reason why I think the Niners are trying so hard for Maxx Crosby. And it makes sense, bro. They have to match the Rams. The Seattle Seahawks just won the Super Bowl. They lost a shit ton of their team. Seattle did, right? The Rams are like, okay, this is the perfect opportunity. Seattle's about to lose their offensive coordinator. They're losing a bunch of their they lost Kenneth Walker. They lost a bunch of other pieces, right? Coaching staff, whatever, right? The Rams, everything is the same. Their coaching staff, their quarterback. They go get the 2 all-pro corners from Kansas City. One of them is an all-pro. One of them is really good. Then they go and get Myles Garrett because they know their time is now. Being able to repeat a Super Bowl appearance is extremely hard. One of the hardest things to do in all of sports. That's why when teams do it, it's super, respectable because it's a hard thing to do. It's just proven it's hard to do. But anyways, the point I'm trying to make is the Rams see that. They probably think Seattle's going to have a down year. So they're going all in right now to win right now, bro. And the Niners, they have been in that same window, bro, for the last 3 or 4 years where they've had a chance to win it. But now the Niners' only chance, they have to one up the Rams. And even if they get Maxx Crosby, I still think the Niners secondary isn't as good as the Rams. The Rams have like 2 or 3 all pros in their secondary, but it's a move that the Niners are going to have. They're going to have to make if they want to keep pace in the NFC West. So for surely, I agree, A-Bomb. What up, Alec M? He said, I'm good on Vaughn, or I think we good. What up, Dark? Thanks for coming by, bro. Jason Marshall said the 3-4 defense will make this defense unpredictable. And you know what's crazy? That's where Von Miller's a perfect fit, guys. I mean, he's a 3-4 outside linebacker, dog. Like, he's played 3-4 his entire career. So he's a perfect fit for what we want to do now. Circus Raider said Max is a Raider until we get offered 2 first-round picks per Circus Raiders legal advice. Don't mind me. My camera just shut off because my camera is a piece of shit. I'm starting to hate Elgato, bro. Like, it's extremely good quality, bro. But for whatever, dude, this programming is ass on this camera, bro. Anyways, you want to take over the chat real quick, Nutty Raider Nate? You can highlight comments and shit, bro.
Yeah, let me see.
Circus Raider, Max is a Raider. We're on this one. You want to catch us up? I'll fix my camera.
Okay. Let me see. Oh, I got you.
Yeah, it's already highlighted. Yep. You see everything I see. There,
it's sick. Beat right away. It's a sick
beat right away. Okay.
To me, it sounded like a remix of the first one. I don't mind. Like I said, I like the first one, but I don't know, just the timing of it. Like, would you still come out with that song if you're in purple right now? Like, I don't know. Whatever. It's cool. We got a new anthem for the year. I don't know. I don't want to.
That shit ain't coming on.
I don't want to talk bad about our dog, but
yeah, I feel like I gotta at least move forward with my personal issues with Max, bro. I think that's probably gonna be best for the platform going forward. Shout out Aunt Six, bro.
Aunt Six, my dog.
Aunt Six Soldier donated $2 through Super Chat. What up, Ben Nate F. Dustin Aussie Cortez Sultan?
What up? He said, what up, Ben Nate? Fuck Dustin Aussie Cortez and Sultan. Okay, I'm back. I got it, bro. We straight.
You got it? All right,
yeah, I got it. We good. 6 Southside Sun Raider, 6 Sun Southside Raider said he from Chicago, May, from the rack, boy. We got a Raider fan from the rack, bro. Appreciate you, man, taking some time out of your night. We got 40 people in here. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you enjoy the content. 2 subscribers away from 5,500. One of the most lit, turned up, hardest working podcasts, hardest working networks in the regular season, bro. I promise y'all, bro. I promise y'all. Y'all about to find out. Let's see what else we got here. So John Leon said Max will not win us a Super Bowl. Picks will help us get there. We can't say that for sure, though, John Leon. We don't know because you don't have a crystal ball. I don't have a crystal ball. This motherfucker over here don't have a crystal ball. You know what I'm saying? So we don't know. I get it. Like right now, I feel like the Raiders aren't built to win now. That's just my opinion. And that's one of the main reasons why I said get rid of Max, because Max is an older player that you can get a lot of draft capital before. And if you're not in a win now mode, I would trade him. But I hear you. I get you, John. I get why you already know, bro. We're on the same way. We've been on the same wavelength for a long time. And I still feel like if the offer is there, you trade Max, but I just don't think it's going to happen. I've come to the reality of the situation, bro. Let's see. A-Bomb said 49ers have the oldest offense and the youngest defense in the league. We need Crosby on the other side. Unless we get Nick Bosa, that's where I'm at. I mean, Nick Bosa is supposed to come back healthy for you guys. So you guys should be all right. He said that number 1 pick for Crosby would line the Raiders up when it comes to building the core group. Exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, we the Raiders need it, bro. Shout out to Aunt Six, bro. We need the picks because we're not a team that's ready to win now, in my opinion. Some people believe they are. I mean, Dirty got us winning like 10 games or something. So some of you guys have us at 10 wins. I've done polls, and some people have the Raiders winning 10 games this year. I don't see it, but I mean, some of y'all feel that way. And if the Raiders really feel they can win 10 games this year, the best opportunity for them to do that is to keep Maxx Crosby on the team. So I understand, like I said, 2 things can be true when it comes to this stuff, guys. All right, so I think we're pretty much caught up. Rebel Raider got or A-Bomb. He said Raiders' problem is short-sighted solutions for long-term problems. See, A-Bomb, that's the one thing, bro. Like, motherfucking football fans know football fans, bro. And real Niner fans understand Raider problems, bro. And real Raider fans understand Niner problems, bro. Like, we all know as Raider fans what the issue is with motherfucking Niners. You feel me? A lot of Niner fans, including A-Bomb, the real ones, they understand that the Raiders have had a long-term issue for a very long time, and we're not building for a long-term issue, bro. We're looking for short-term solutions, bro, and that shit don't never fucking help us, bro. That whole let's get a veteran quarterback to win now don't work, bro. That whole bringing this old-ass coach to win now don't work, bro. We are a long-term problem, not a fucking short-term solution, gang.
The quick fixes, bro, they always come back and bite us in the ass. Like,
bro, we always trying to put band-aids on bullet wounds, dude. You can't put band-aids on a fucking shotgun shell to the face, dude.
Building
you
backwards.
can't put a band-aid on that, gang. Like, that shit is tough.
Yep.
I definitely rest in peace, Robert Pena, man. Gore Peterson. Love y'all boys. Spotlight.
My dogs.
Okay, let's see. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and get into the clip, guys. This is Maxx Crosby, or Von Miller, I should say, on the Rush podcast. And Maxx Crosby asked him what the future holds. So we're going to bring the screen up, hit the like button, guys. Where are we at with the likes right now, chat? So we are at 20 people, 9 likes, man. Come on, chat. Hit the like button, man, for surely. We got 20 people in here, 9 likes on one channel. The other channel's got 10 people and 10 likes, bro. So appreciate y'all. All right, guys, let's get into it. Hit the like button, subscribe if y'all enjoyed. This is Maxx Crosby talking to Von Miller.
Started off hot because there's been some rumors. You put some pictures out there. I'm just going to throw it out there. What's going on with my man Von Miller? What do you think?
Wait, you refer to the Raiders picture you put up there?
There's a Raiders one. There's a Cowboys one. There's been a lot of rumors back and forth. So
man, I seen him put himself in the Denver jersey again.
And the Denver.
I heard him calling home. I said, you know, home call's tough.
Hey.
Cam, you know, we talked about this. Was in Miami and Kentucky Derby with
Todd Graves
and like all these guys.
Guys, you guys see fucking Von Miller got a George Strait shirt on, bro.
But this is just it's a special moment in my life. Like I really don't know. Like I don't know if it's gonna be the Cowboys or the Denver Broncos or the Buffalo Bills or
Cleveland Browns
or the Cleveland Browns or LA or
I'm sorry.
I really don't know. So what I'm doing, I'm just staying ready. I'm 37 years old. It holds no weight for me to say I'm gonna play 2 more years. Like I'm taking it 1 year at a time. I would love to be on a team that has a great quarterback, great pass rush system already in place. Raiders are Raiders.
Cal Mendoza. I'm not mad at him.
There it is, chat. So yeah, and he already hit it. You heard that? He's like Raiders. You know what I'm saying? Is Maxx Crosby over there on the podcast trying to recruit Super Bowl MVP Von Miller? And he got that fire ass George Strait shirt on. Game.
I like it, bro. You think about it, Max has never really had like a true like alpha other like leader in the
outside of Christian Wilkins, who got hurt.
Yeah, and that's questionable.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, we didn't see enough of it. Yeah.
And Yannick Ngakoue was pretty close, but he was kind of just like a hired assassin, kind of a misfit. You know, he wasn't quite it either. He was bumping around from team to team. I think Von Miller has enough pull and legacy in the league where Max like looks up to him and he'll like listen. I think that pushing the coaches shit is over if Von Miller comes over here, because Von Miller will kind of keep him in check.
I see. This is a great comment here for Raider Nation for life, and keep dropping your comments in the chat, man. Like I said, you guys are the pulse of the nation, bro. You feel me? Drop your comments in the chat. We're gonna get to them. Raider Nation for life makes a great comment here. Said Von Miller could be the Justin Tuck of this regime. You guys remember the Justin Tuck? He came over, you know, Khalil Mack's rookie year with C.O. Moore and all those boys, and was a big part of, you know, a culture turnaround for, you know, that Raiders team that in 2014 wasn't expect to do much, you know, and then 2015 and 2016 they kind of came out and surprised some people. And you know, Justin Tuck had come over from a very successful franchise that had won multiple Super Bowls with the New York Giants. and brought that Super Bowl mindset, that leadership, that just the qualities that you want in a veteran that might have a couple stops left in the league to get his best opportunity to win has. You know what I'm saying? I think Von Miller has a lot of those same qualities and attributes. And dude, there's a tie. Oh yeah, bro, there's some familiarity here, right? Wasn't fucking Gary Kubiak his coach when they won the Super Bowl? Right? Am I mistaken? Gary Kubiak was the coach, right? So he already has a relationship, I'm sure, with Clint. He's already met Clint. He knows his dad. Oh, God damn it. See, Raider Ben seeing through the smoke and shit. You feel me? I'm starting to see through it. You feel me? I don't know. Am I mistaken? What up, Milka Beezy? Wasn't he the coach when they won? Nutty Raider Nate? I'm sure he was. I'm second guessing myself.
I don't remember. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, I hate second guessing myself. I'm sure he was though. That's when they had Peyton Manning. All right, let's get into it. Or was that John Fox? It was one of them. Whatever, irrelevant.
Because I need 3. You know, when you get to year 16, and you start looking at lists, and I need 3 sacks. 3.5 sacks would really separate me. But if you get on a team I know the Raiders will be, or the Broncos, or
say thank you, Alec. Thank you, bro. I hate second guessing myself sometimes. I know I'm a smart son of a bitch, bro, and I know football. He said so. Yes, it was Kubiak. That's what I thought, bro.
the Commanders or the Bills, I can really roll into what I've been doing my whole life.
Hey, and
there it is, man. Von Miller's with it. I mean, I like what Von Miller could bring to this team. I like a lot of what Raider Nation for Life said in the chat just a second ago. And like I said, man, chime in the chat, bro. That he could be our Justin Tuck. Bro, if we get him for a jug, why does it matter, bro? Y'all be in here crying, oh, I don't want him. What if he wants to come over here for vet minimum? You still don't want him? Oh, he's washed. Anthony Provencio, dog. I love you, bro. I can't wait to see you in LA, bro. You have been fucking Eeyore all year, dude. You have been fucking Eeyore ever since fucking we drafted Fernando Mendoza. Everything sucks for you now, dude. Holy shit, dog. Holy fuck, bro. You got to understand, Anthony Provencio. You thought the grass was greener on the other side with Zamir White, my friend. Just pump the brakes a little bit, bub. You know what I'm saying? Just pump the brakes a little bit, bro. Even if he is washed and we're getting him for $1 million, what the does it even matter, bro? I see we're getting too caught up in the bullshit.
You need to up your percentage on your weed, player.
Yeah, bro. You over there. I thought, bro, I be trolling when I say I smoke Reggie, dude. You're probably smoking Reggie, dog. Like, no, it's not the Reggie. It's some goddamn hurricanes, bro. I be trying to tell motherfuckers, don't drink hurricane high gravity, bro. That shit fucks you up, dog. Really, really bad.
That's bum juice.
Hey, bro, but that's what he drank. And it's not because Anthony Provencio's a bum. I'm sure.
No, he's good people. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just got an extremely high tolerance, bro. Yeah. So he has to drink shit like hurricane, even fill a buzz. And that's tough. I'm glad I ain't on that goddamn level yet. Hey, shout out to the 40 people, man. We appreciate y'all. Hit the like. If you're watching this post live, or right now, if this is your first time in the lounge, let us know, bro, so the Silver and Black Lounge family can introduce you right into the chat, man. Appreciate y'all, man. So there's some other teams. Hey, it's funny, bro. He said he laughed at the Browns, dog. And it's funny, bro. I could see the Browns probably trying to make a move at him because they lost Myles Garrett. You know, the Browns are a lot like the Raiders, bro. The Browns are like the East Coast Raiders, bro. They've been trying to put Band-Aids on bullet wounds for years, too. The only difference about the Browns, though, is they've actually had a couple successful seasons, and we've had none. We've had a couple, too. We had 2016 and 2021. I think the Browns had like maybe 2 good seasons my entire life. So we're right about even. My boy SoCal Sal is in the building. Saludos. Appreciate you, bro. Got 40 people in the lounge. You feel me? Appreciate you guys tonight, man. Go make sure you guys are all subscribed to the Loaded Box, man, with Nutty Raider Nate. One of my mods dropped the homie Nutty Raider Nate's link in the chat. Now I'd appreciate y'all, man.
I can't go live until I get 50 subscribers.
Hey, appreciate y'all, man. So we're gonna move on. to our next topic. You have any final thoughts on the whole Maxx Crosby and Von Miller shit, Nate, before we move on?
No, I think I'm open to it. It's not. It's not close for me. I think it's a positive if we did get him. I hear it echo. Is that you?
Is it, bro? I don't know, bro. I'm trying to get used to the StreamYard shit again. It probably is me, dude. Let me switch my fucking let me switch my speakers. Hold on. Okay, yeah, I switched my speakers to the ones in front of me, bro. I think that's what was causing the echo. Usually, I have my speakers to this side, so it's not like at my mic. So
yeah.
Sound better now?
Yeah, no problem.
So
it's good. No, I'm not against it. I think I'd actually like it. So whatever. I'm not holding my breath though, for sure, because it definitely sounds like.
What up, J Dog?
It's an option, but it's not his first choice. So we'll see though. We'll see, because he can pretty much go wherever you want. He can hold out till the first week of the season, and somebody's still going to sign him.
Oh yeah, I mean he's going to go to a team no matter what. I mean if it's not us, he'll just end up signing with somebody else. So. All right, so let's get. Hey, Jerry, it's nice to see that you moved on from fucking doing powder with EBT cards to actually using a credit card, dude. Looks like you actually got some funds for now, dude. That dude's been fucking posting a nose with an EBT card and a whole bunch of lines for like all week, dude. He finally got a direct deposit. He don't have to use his EBT card no more, dog.
Chopper style, chop.
All right,
chopper
guys.
Style.
So this is your moment, you guys. Let us know in the chat.
What up, chop? What up, chop?
And we're gonna get into some start bench cut segments in just here in a moment. But while I upload my start bench cut, we are gonna watch the Maxx Crosby Raider Way video, and we're gonna react to Maxx Crosby's The Raider Way. Let us know in the chat if y'all think this video is fire. I will have to edit this out after stream because it is copyrighted, but that's fine. This is the lounge. We don't care about that. YouTube can't get in the way. I'll edit and chop it out, mate. We don't get into it, bro. This is The Raider Way with Maxx Crosby.
That's that right away.
So before we get into it, the only thing I can't understand is why do people still think like auto-tune sounds great? I mean, the beat's fire. The way he comes into the song is fire. I don't know what is up with all these younger cats and wanting to use auto-tune, bro. So anyway, let's go. Let's continue. Boy, he killed it with that. He said, bro, I call you a bitch right now. I have her rocking that 98. That shit crazy. And the cowboy hat.
If you catch a glance, GIA certified. Watch me do my dance.
He was like, what did he say? He said, black, silver shirt, black hat, that bow jack. Oh, it's all good, Raider Rebel. I'll be done.
Running back.
That's that right away. That's that right away. That's that right away. Shout out. We don't play, we rev that right again.
That's that
right again.
I feel like easy on the 808. I'm out in open chilling.
Bro, is the writing on the wall for Von Miller to be on our team in this video? Dude, I done seen Von Miller like 4 times, dude. Interesting. Don't lie, bro. He does. I give credit where credit's due, bro. Is Maxx Crosby does have dumbass swag, bro. Like, surely that's a lot of why he gets the image that he gets, bro. And he's as popular, bro, is because I'm not gonna sit here and try to sound racist or nothing, bro. But a lot of white boys, they don't know how to dress. They ain't got no swag, bro. He different, bro. He different, bro. That's really a lot of his image, bro, is his swagger, bro. So he's on point with that. I ain't even gonna knock it.
If we win another 4, if we don't win more than 6 games this year, this song's going to come back and bite him in the ass.
Nah, for surely. It's this off-season distraction, bro.
It's
They're gonna
just
be
this-
like, man, he should have been
Yeah.
in there trying to focus on his craft.
That's the Raider way. 5 games a year. Winning 5 games a year.
Yeah. Hey,
That's the
bro, how
Raider
many
way.
times I came on here, bro, and told y'all the Raider way is falling on our face every single year, bro? How many times I said it's not the autumn wind is a Raider, the autumn fart is a Raider, dudes. We always find a way to fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? But nah, for real. It's going to be just like the Antonio Pierce shit, bro. Yeah. The Raiders are smoking all them cigars and shit. Oh, yeah, bro, it's cool shit. Yeah, bro, we're cool. And the next season, do 3 wins. No, I hear you, though, Nate, for sure. Oh, that's the gist of it. So what's your guys' thoughts on it, bro? On a scale of 1 to 10, with fucking Maxx Crosby not really being a rapper, you know, he just recently started trying to rap. I would say I'm gonna literally give that, bro, an 8. I'm gonna give that an 8. I like that, bro. Like, I've heard a lot of Raider anthems, bro, but I've never seen a player make a Raider anthem, dude. And for a player to make a Raider anthem and for it to have a little bit of, you can feel me, you can vibe to it, I fuck with that. I damn that. They're hating about him in the chat. It's a 1, a 2.
Yep.
What up, Raider Swan? What up with you, brother? Saludos.
If we start winning, bro, I'll bump that shit in my car. I'll bump that shit everywhere at work.
Right.
You won't catch me slapping that shit in my shit. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't listen to it in my car. No, I'm just talking about just in terms of like a Raider.
I'm not a hater. I am not a hater. I'm not amped up for that shit. It's not. I don't feel it. we've been losing. That's the Raider way, and I don't fucking like it.
No, for surely, no. You ain't never lied, bro. What up, Raider Swan? What up with you, brother? So let's see. So I told you guys on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you guys rate that? J-Dog said a 1. Rebel said a 2. Jason Marshall gave him a little bit of a credit. He said a 5. Circus Raider said that was terrible. That was garbage. Basura. So that shit in the trash. He said, is he gonna stand on the bar? Anthony Vincio, dude, now you're like the most bipolar dude I've ever met in my life. Like, don't you love Max? Now you're asking, is he gonna rap and then stand on bars too? Like, oh my god, bro. I really don't know where these conversations be going sometimes at Anthony Vincio. And I don't think he really understands neither, dude. They just get to going down this path of least resistance, and sometimes there's a dead end there, bro. And we just don't know where the hell we're going. We have to turn around, and by that time, I'm too drunk to get back around fucking with Anthony Vincio. What up, Alec? He said he gave it a 7. So out of a 1 to 10, he gave it a 7.
Okay.
Like I said, bro, at the end of the day, dog, if the Raiders get back to winning some games this year, I don't give a shit about that damn rap video. I think I don't know. I think it's better. The reason why I like it, I think it's better than Waller's. And that's no diss to Waller, bro, but his shit was terrible, dog. That shit would like be hard to even finish listening to, bro. Like this one, it was dope because it was an anthem, dog. It wasn't just like, you feel me, a rap song. He was talking about the Raider way.
You heard the song with him and Maxx, right?
98. That bitch was blapping, huh?
You heard the song with him and Maxx?
No, I haven't. Duke gave it a 6 out of 10. Shout out to the 40 people that are still in the chat, bro. Definitely hit the like button, subscribe, whether you're watching the box with Nutty Raider Nade, you over here in the lounge with Benter. You feel me? Shout out to Dirty. Should have him back shortly, man. I know he's doing a lot of work on some motorcycles right now, bro. A lot of behind the scenes shit going on with Dirty. You feel me? Over there doing his little motorcycle shit. You feel me? Once again, man, we got a lot of membership content coming out, guys, behind the scenes, into production. A bunch of things we're going to be bringing to y'all this year, man, for the members. Start at $2.99. All content, all proceeds are going to our LA trip, man. So much love, bro. Let's see who we got in the chat. So Charm City said, if I had to choose to buy a sandwich or this single, I'm buying that sandwich.
Hell yeah. Hey, sandwiches are like $20 nowadays too, bro. Shit.
Cold cuts? Shit,
Yeah.
You want a cold cut, bro? You paying for that joint.
I think you could buy his single on there for like $3 on Apple right now.
Yeah, bro. It's $3.
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
Yeah,
it should be lower, but I'm sure you can.
I mean, I live in a day and bro. I'm in a day and age, bro. Fuck paying for that shit. I remember LimeWire. You guys old enough to remember LimeWire?
Fuck yeah.
Dumb sitting
Yep.
on the computer for dumbass hours downloading shit to LimeWire.
Hella
to
viruses.
make CDs.
Hella viruses.
Dog. Like, motherfucker, stop falling about viruses, Doug. You ain't never been on LimeWire, my boy.
Yeah.
That shit is fraud. There ain't nothing but malware in there, dog. We a bunch of old motherfuckers, though, gang. Saludos. John Leon said, would this song be Flockway? He was traded. I'm not buying it.
Yeah. That's how I feel too, bro. As soon as I heard it, I'm like, what? The timing of this is kind of funny. Like, okay, I'll accept it. I want to believe. I want to believe we're going to be good this year. I want to believe we're on the right pace. I want to believe it was the right choice. And
what up, Mode? Membership gang in the building. Saludos.
Bringing them back.
Frostwire. Yeah, that shit. It's a lot of good old days, bro. Good old days. Let's see. He said LimeWire, you have the fucking Arms Wide Open, Lil Flip, and Eminem on the same CD. Nah, for surely, dog. You had like every single thing that came to mind, bro, on that shit. So let's see. What was the other topic that I wanted to talk about? I kind of had like 3 of them. Let's see if I can go back through our group chat right now. Let's see. What the fuck? Why is the okay? There we go. I said the group chat's all glitched out. I can't even see it. All right. Let's know in the chat, man. You guys got any comments, any questions? We'll get into them.
Yep. YouTube to MP3 converted. I remember that too. Raider Nation. Yep.
Yeah, I got like a YouTube downloader, a YouTube MP3 converter all on my computer right now.
Let's get the URL and get the code and copy it. It's pretty dope. I got like a couple CDs on that shit. And I like YouTube too, because YouTube got hella options and like underground shit and shit I like. So
yeah, like a lot of the music I listen to, bro, I don't listen to a lot of mainstream music. Only like mainstream music I really listen to, dog, is like fucking like Future, dog. I ain't gonna lie. Like I fuck with Future heavy, bro, in terms of mainstream rap. But like a lot of the music that I rock, bro, is like Bay Area. I mean, yeah, like Bay Area music, like local music, like fucking like J-Bo and fucking Filthy Rich and all those fools. Like outside of that,
we talked about this too,
much, bro.
I didn't really look at Future as a rapper. I guess he is though.
Future was like my favorite, probably my favorite mainstream rapper of all time, dude. Because I never really liked mainstream rap, so. I was a big fan of Future, bro. And Migos too. Like I liked Migos, bro. And I ain't saying this just to say because bro died, bro. But I fucked with Takeoff, bro. Like he like I don't know. This might sound weird, but like his voice was different. Like the way he approached his bars was different. I liked him a lot, bro. I like the Migos too. Like the Migos, and that's like the beginning of mumble rap too. And people like that shit's ass. I mean, it's something you kind of got to grow into, I suppose. I mean, if you don't listen to it ever and you listen to it the first time, that shit probably could be kind of ass. But like Future's prime was like the beginning of like my adulthood, bro. Like Future came out when I was like 19 with the Tony Montana, dropped up out the bed, Tony Montana, bro. That was like the beginning of his rap, and I was like 19, so I kind of grew into that shit. Yeah, man, rest in peace, Takeoff. Bro, that shit was crazy. You see, Future came out and was like, yeah, I never did no drugs or anything. I was just saying that shit. Hella people were crashing out.
Yeah.
Hella people were crashing out because they were doing drugs. Because they were listening to his lyrics, dog.
He was like they did some special on him on YouTube, and they were saying he's like worked for the CIA or something, and he's an undercover agent. Or yeah.
I used to watch a lot of NFL games on Pirate Bay, dude, until they banned it. See, J Dog said back in the day it would be all about the ringtone. Now everybody's on vibrate, bro. I used to have all the slappers on my ringtone. I'd be in that bitch all of a sudden, J Styling Paranoid come on. I'd be like, what the fuck? This boy shit screaming out of his phone. Yeah, Magic, Future, yeah, bro. That shit was blappers, bro. That's Future made a lot of good music, dog. A lot of good music. Yeah,
My
unicorn shit. The unicorn.
guilty
Swagger,
pleasure.
I have 215s. That shit slaps.
For the mainstream shit was Lil Wayne, bro. Lil Wayne had bars, bro.
Oh yeah, he was he's a pioneer, bro. He's like what Al Davis was to NFL is what Lil Wayne was to.
He had some weird shit going on with the baby. I don't know still to this day because it was like all speculative. Well, now it's kind of come out, it's pretty weird. But back in the day, it was just kind of rumors and hearsay. But his raps were the shit, bro. His metaphors and the way his delivery, that shit was. Lil Wayne was the shit,
and he was different, bro. A lot of my swagger, bro, is based around Lil Wayne. Like, I only have one now, but y'all can see, bro. I had grills. This is my top one. I had top. These are princess cut. You can see a little cuts in them. I had top and bottoms. I had his swagger, bro. Like, he had that weird punk rock rapper type style, bro. Like, he'd be like dressed like a rocker, but be tatted and grilled up like a rapper. That's a lot of my swagger, bro. Like, if you ever meet me in real life, bro, it's funny you mentioned Lil Wayne, bro, because that's a lot of my style, bro, and how I dress. And my swagger is a lot of what Lil Wayne did, bro, because he was like the first ever rapper that came out, was like wearing skinny jeans and looked like a skateboarder, but had all the rapper shit going on with the gold chains, the diamonds. Yeah, so that was a lot of my swagger. But nah, Lil Wayne's a pioneer, though, bro. I mean, if there was no Lil Wayne, gang, you don't got a lot of these rappers, bro. Like, a lot of that what was it called? They had that little group going on with Gunna and all them, bro. Fucking Young Money, Cash Money. That was all started because of Lil Wayne. There's no Lil Wayne. There's no, like, none of them, like Tyga and all those fools, bro. They would have never been anything without Lil Wayne.
Even Drake. No?
Say that part. Screaming for somebody. Scream it louder for the people in the back, bro.
Yeah.
I don't like Drake because he's fake, bro. I ain't going to sit here and say, dude, don't put out good music, bro. But some of his shit, he's got some okay shit.
He's definitely an industry plant. He's definitely an industry plant.
But for him to get popular off a song called "Started from the Bottom, Now We're Here," when he was literally a fucking rich kid on the show Degrassi, bro, living in a fucking multi-million-dollar fucking house with a rich family, but you started from the bottom, yeah, bro. He's just fake, bro. At least Drake did give a ton of shout outs to the Bay. You know, he does have like a lot of, you know, if you pay attention to, so he uses some of the Mac Dre and Bay Area metaphors in his rap, bro, but he gives credit to that. He did a song where he was like, he's talking about where people go to the Bay Area to get lingos and shit. So I mean, he's giving credit where credit's due. He's not really. I don't fuck with him, dog, because he's fake. A lot of the shit that he says is bullshit, bro. I mean, I guess you could say that for a lot of the rappers, but like you said, bro, if there's a corporate plant in the hip hop industry, bro, you could definitely put his ass on the top of said plant.
Number one suspect. Sure. Yeah,
that part, bro.
Yeah.
So Anthony Rincio, throwing it back to football real quick, and man, like I said, chat, let us know whatever you guys want to get in the chat, man. Get it in there, man. We working our way down the chat, just kind of vibing off of y'all. Shout out to y'all, man. We still got 40 people in here. Hit the like button. We're 3 likes away from 30, 5 likes away from 15, man. Hit the like button if you haven't, for surely, bro. So he said, if we get Vaughn, that tells me Crosby will be here the whole season. I think Crosby's here the whole season no matter what. I mean, barring any injury, Maxx Crosby's going to play for the Raiders this year. I don't think there's any trades in the midst right now. I mean, if it's a trade, if Maxx Crosby gets traded, it's going to be the Raiders are going to get 2 first.
By the deadline.
If he gets traded now, because that's what the Raiders want now. And I don't think they're going to bend on what they want now. They might bend next season.
It won't happen until the trade deadline, week 8, 7, whatever.
Yes. And that'll depend a lot on how the Raiders record is. You know, like if we suck, our record will dictate if you don't want to play here no more. J-Dog said I like Future because his bass hits. Now, Future's got some bangers, dude. Dark said Max will replace your music taste. No, I can't. I fuck with it for an anthem, for like a podcast intro or something like that. But like listening to it in my car, like I don't listen to any Raider music in my car. And I'm not trying to say that to be like, say I'm fucked up, but like that whole, I'm a Raider though. Like I ain't listening to that shit in my car either.
No,
you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I'm just saying, bro, it's no diss towards Max. I'm just not out 9 times out of 10, bro. I ain't listening none of that shit, Raider shit in my car, because 9 times out of 10, I'm disappointed because we suck. And fucking, I'm looking at these dudes that are more focused on rapping than helping the Raiders win. So I ain't into none of that shit till we start winning. Like Max said, like Nate said, that motherfucker start winning. Maxx Crosby about to be in 215s. The Raider way. It's the Raider way.
I'm gonna pull up to the parking lot. grab a pack of blunts. I'm gonna leave my car on.
Bro, we get 10. We get 10 wins. I'm in the Food for Less parking lot, stopping the Raider way, drinking a 6-pack with 215s, doors open. As the Raider way, I'm going stupid. But other than that, nope, that shit ain't getting played. That shit gonna sit on the fucking shelf for a minute, bro. For that motherfucker come off. So Anthony Provencio said he'll take Von Miller. I looked at his stats. Old man Vaughn is still productive.
Yeah, bro. I'm not just spitting shit like throwing shit at the wall. He's a Hall of Famer. He's gonna be in the Hall of Fame. He's got stats. He's productive. Bro. I'm not against bringing him in, of course, for the right price. And then I also got questions like, who would that bump down? Do we trade Kuntz now? Does that hurt Crawford's development?
There's a definite domino effect, bro.
There's the domino effect. That's what I'm interested about. But we could talk about that. Yeah.
I mean, so fuck it. Let's talk about that. You guys keep posting your comments in the chat, bro. We're gonna catch up to the chat once we have this little conversation. So if Von Miller gets signed right now, does he instantly take over for Kwity Paye? Or is he a rotational guy? I mean, me personally, bro, I think if the Raiders do bring in Von Miller, he's going to be a rotational guy. But then, like you said, does that hurt Keyron Crawford's development? Or because
does it help it? Does he learn something off of Von Miller? Because I feel like he's not learning anything off of Maxx. I feel like nobody's really learning off of Maxx. I mean, I love Maxx. He plays hard, but
they might be learning energy. You know what I'm saying? And motor and shit, trying to play hard for Maxx. But I hear you. Like in terms of skill set. That's the thing that makes Maxx Crosby is he don't have a ton of tools in his tool bag. He just got a relentless motor that never stops.
Maybe I'm just not using my words right or using my
we tend to do that over here in the lounge in the loaded box, man.
Yeah.
Don't mind us.
we try.
But
he had his hands on probably the rawest product in the NFL in Tyree Wilson with the wingspan of a fucking pterodactyl, and he couldn't teach him anything, bro. He couldn't help him. He couldn't help him, bro. None of that mattered. He had all the size in the world, the strength, and he couldn't help him. So that's what I mean by he ain't really teaching nobody shit. I'm disappointed with the Tyree Wilson.
So let me counter that argument, Nate, and I'll say this: I don't think Tyree Wilson even cared, and the reason why I say this, Nate, is we've had this conversation before. When Maxx Crosby had when Tyree Wilson had the chance to go under Maxx Crosby's wing, who plays the same position, one of the more heralded players in the National Football League at pass rusher position or whatever edge, he chose to not grab that bull by the horns, which would have been Maxx Crosby helping him develop, and he let Jackson Powers Johnson go be, Maxx Crosby's best friend. I honestly just don't think Tyree Wilson I don't think he wants to play football. I'm just going to be real, bro. I've never seen a pass rusher, a first round pick, and their first start what's the dude Brian Baldinger? His first start, he was like, dude, this guy, not verbatim. So don't say this verbatim. I'm bad with words. I don't remember the post exactly, but pretty much said he sucks. He's got no get off. He don't care. The number one thing I think in terms of defensive ends, bro, if they care about going out there and stopping the team and getting after the quarterback, they're going to get up off the ball, bro. He had no get off whatsoever, bro. He was getting off the ball after like 3 seconds, dude. So I just don't think Tyree Wilson wants to play football in general. I think he's one of them players, and I might be wrong. So like I said, I'm bad with words.
No, you're right.
Don't beat me up for this, bro. He might want to play ball, and it didn't work out in Vegas, and that's fine. That's why he got a fresh start in New Orleans. So I don't think his mind was in the right place, bro. Because if his mind was in the right place, why would you let Jackson Powers Johnson go be Maxx Crosby's best friend and you not go? You're not trying to seize that opportunity. You're at the SAC summit looking depressed. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing here?
No, he definitely lacked effort. And that's another one, though. JPJ, bro. JPJ, Maxx took him under his wings, and they were doing the 5 a.m. workout.
Coming in, Nate. My bad, bro.
At Raider Rich 89 donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Wait, is this legit? Von Miller to the Raiders?
No, Raider Rich. So there's a question mark on the title as well. Von Miller was just recently on the Rush podcast. and mentioned teams that he wouldn't mind going to, and the Raiders were one of those teams. So you can
not just
rewind
his
this game a little
podcast,
bit.
his music video.
Oh yeah, and Von Miller's in Maxx Crosby's music video, making several appearances. We just hit 40 viewers again, man. Appreciate you guys taking some of your time on a Friday night, chilling with us. Like I said, if this is your first time here, let us know right now. First timer in the chat, so the lounge can introduce you to the nation, man, to the chat. Love y'all, boys. You feel me? And so yeah, bro. So it's not set in stone, but I think there's good possibility. That's pretty much what we've been talking about, Raider Rich. So shout out to you, man. Appreciate you with the super chat. Love y'all, boys, man. All right, so where are we going with that?
JPJ went under Max's wing for that summer, and he was on his way to being the starting center, and he ended up getting benched, and he wasn't good enough to play or smart enough to play center. So that's the Maxx Crosby effect again. Like I just don't know. It's not all his fault. Some of these guys are just fucking slap dicks, right? But fucking at the end of the day, like.
We got another super chat coming in. Fucking A, Bob.
At Crazy Uncle Bomb donated $1.99 through super chat. Raiders suck. 49er Empire rules.
Hey, Bob. Hey, thanks for the fucking $2, bro. But fuck the Niners. How about that, you son of a bitch? I love you, A Bomb. It's always love, bro. Appreciate you, my boy. All right, so Jackson Powers Johnson.
Yeah, he got his production definitely fell off after going under Max's wing, so to speak. That's what I mean by I think
Maxx Crosby effect in a negative manner, or what?
Yeah, well, I think his effort rubs off on people, but he's on his own program a lot of times in the game. That's why he like doesn't do containment. He doesn't set the edge.
And he be politicking on the yard or what?
He plays his own games inside, and that's okay if they're all on the same page. But they all got to be.
Crosby politicking on the yard, chat. He got his boys. If it ain't his boys, you feel me? He politicking on the yard. They got their own little circle going.
And it hasn't worked yet, so that's what I'm mad about, bro.
No, you're right. You're right. And shout out to Severe Raider, man. He was on the podcast a couple weeks ago, bro, and he was like, the Raiders have gone out there and tried to get a lot of Maxx Crosby's guys that he's recruited, bro. Like Maxx Crosby tried to recruit a lot of guys, and the Raiders went out there and did it and gave him what he wanted, and it didn't work. And I would double down on that and say the Raiders gave him Antonio Pierce too. They gave him a bunch of players he wanted. They gave him the coach. And he was so this is now my counter argument, Nate, that I'm gonna make, and this is why I'm gonna forgive Maxx Crosby for the time being, unless we come out this season and we suck. I'm all personal sides effect. I fuck with Maxx Crosby, right? He was a young player that got tired of fucking losing, got tired of seeing a new coach get swapped out every single fucking year, being an elite player on a subpar defense that never got no help. So I'm gonna come on here right now. I'm gonna say I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. My so-called personal vendettas are smashed with Maxx Crosby. So, but the Raiders have given him his way. They've given him coach. They've given him players he's recruited. It hasn't worked. The Raiders have now taken a step back and looked at Maxx and said, Maxx, look, bud, if you want this to work, you're going to have to go by how we want to handle business now. And at first, I don't know if he was part of the program. That's maybe why he got traded to Baltimore, but he's got to be a part of what we want to do now. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think right now, I think he's locked in. I really do. So it's gonna be a big season for Maxx. And like I said, bro, if there's anything that's gonna light a fire underneath Max's ass, bro, it's gonna be that Baltimore Ravens trade fall through, bro. Because at the end of the day, bro, he thought the Raiders won him like he was untouchable, bro. He really felt that way. And then he was like, well, fuck it. I'm going to go to Baltimore. You feel me? Y'all ain't doing what I want to do. I'm out. You feel me? Type shit. So then Baltimore is like, hey, well, check this out, bub. You know, you're not really where we thought you would be at. We don't really want you neither. So now he's got to go back, and he's got to go back to the Raiders and be like, okay, bro, my way didn't work out. I wanted this coach. That didn't work. I want these players. It didn't work. He's following by the Raider rules now. And maybe that's why he's made this video called The Raider Way, because this is about to be the Raider Way for him. And he's going to have to understand that. As big as his ego is and his head can be, he's got to understand the team, the program, the organization, the Shield doesn't revolve around one player. We're Raider Nation, bro. We are a worldwide brand, a worldwide logo. You are not the face of that, bro. Like you are, but you're not. You know, so he's got to know his place. And I think this year he's humble, bro. And this is the year that after eating a big ass piece of humble pie, if Maxx Crosby don't go hard, he ain't never gonna go hard. There we go. That's my monologue for it.
Man, I'm just upset with the Raiders in general, bro. We got tons of talent. We always get talent, and we waste it. We mismanagement. We misplace it. And we fuck up.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to Angry Raider, bro. And I've met Angry Raider in real life. I met him at the game in Oakland. Me and him had a blunt together. You feel me? I met his family. Like he said, bro, and he keeps it real. Like I used to say the Raiders were cursed. I don't know how the other way to say it, I guess more of a different outlook on it is that he just feels like players and coaches, they lose their superpower when they come here. And I couldn't agree, bro. We've had so many players that have done so many great things for so many other organizations and so many other teams. They would come on here and they would fall flat on their face. It didn't matter if you were a coach, you were a GM, you were an owner, you were a player, you were a fucking ball boy. It didn't matter, bro. Fucking jockstrap cleaner. Every time they'd come over here, they would be 20 times fucking worse, dude. It's like there's just been this fucking black cloud that's been hovering over the Raiders for a long time. And that's why I say, bro, like, NFL hates the Raiders, bro. I think a lot of us would agree with this, bro. I mean, from Al Davis's, suing the league, we've been punished for that for a very long time. And our only, bro, I hate to say this, bro, but I'm keeping it a bean. Our only way away from this black cloud, bro, is Tom Brady. And that is fucking pitiful to say, but it's the fucking truth. The NFL loves their golden boy, Tom Brady. The NFL hates the fucking Raiders. There's going to be a happy fucking medium there, bro. And our only way out of this motherfucking shithole is the same way we got in this bitch, goddammit. We got in this bitch with Tom Brady, and we're going to have to get out this bitch, goddammit. I think Tom Brady, bro, feels like he's got an obligation to the nation. Fuck the Chuck rule. He admitted it was a fumble, goddammit. He owes an obligation to us to get us the fuck out of this goddamn shit. Goddammit. And if he don't, I'm telling y'all right now, bro, if Tom Brady don't work, it ain't never gonna motherfucking work, dude. The NFL has never sucked the fucking gooch area of another human being on the planet Earth than they sucked the gooch of Tom Brady for fucking 20 fucking years, dog.
This would be a good segment to play that Tom Brady slap.
Oh yeah, fuck it. Let's get into the Tom Brady slap. Fuck it. You son of a bitch. Hey, shout out to the 45 people in the chat. Hit the like button. Appreciate y'all, boys. Really do, bro. We appreciate y'all, bro. We got a lot of comments to get into too, bro. So let's get into Tom Brady slap. I rock. What's that? Tom Brady slap. All right, here it is. He popped his dumb ass. A lot of people say it could be staged because old buddy is a WWE. I mean, I could see that too. But he slapped this shit. All right, chat, let rock. Let's get into it, man. Wow. Wow. Pop this dumbass. Hey, that's the Raider way right there, shit. Tom Brady's like, bro, I ain't taking no shit from you.
That isn't being the intro.
Hey, nah, bro, it's crazy, dog. Right when I was doing that intro last night, bro, they had dropped this joint. Nah, for surely we gonna have to put this joint in the intro. I got Maxx Crosby saying fuck the Chargers while he's shoving him to the ground. Now I'm about to have Tom Brady slapping this motherfucker, dog. Bow, you know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, that's the Raider way, bro. Our owner is even out there being aggressive, god damn it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Raiders got to go out there, bro. I'm trying to tell you, dog. Like I said,
smack a bitch. Smack a bitch.
If this Tom Brady shit don't work out, gang, I just don't think it's ever going to work, bro. We have all the stars. The stars are fucking aligning. If you guys are a fucking, what's those motherfuckers called that look at the stars? Fucking whatever, bro. You got all the stars are aligning. There's a big ass Raiders shield being formed right now on the stars. The first time ever in fucking the history of the world. There's actually a Raider shield being put in stars right now. And it's aligning for everything to go right, bro, right now with Tom Brady and Clint Kubiak and getting Fernando. If it don't work this time, dude, you might as well, the stars might as well as align to a fucking big ass void sign through the history of the Raiders. Ain't never gonna be shit, bro. Because I don't know, bro. I might just be hyped up. Like, as much as I don't believe that the Raiders are going to be very good this year, I think the future, the stars are aligning for the Raiders to finally get the fuck out of this shithole that we've been in for fucking 20 years, dog. This is about as hype as I've been for a front office since Reggie McKenzie. I didn't know much about Reggie McKenzie, bro. But at the same time, I knew he had played for the Raiders before, bro, and he had came from Green Bay. They had some history with Aaron Rodgers and fucking Brett Favre, and I'm like, okay, I'm with that. You feel me? Rest in peace to Al Davis, the pioneer, the face of the NFL. You know what I'm saying? But I was excited for something new. You know what I'm saying? So
I agree with you, Rebel, on that one. The Tom Brady trying to do what Al Davis did. Yeah.
I mean, Al Davis fucking this is the thing, bro, is like, I mean, I guess it's not really a thing, but Al Davis, a lot of people hate on the Chargers, bro, and don't never want nothing from the Chargers and fuck the Chargers and fuck this. I'm not gonna give credit to the Chargers for Al Davis, bro, but we got Al Davis from the goddamn Chargers, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to be an owner. You feel me? And he came from the Chargers. So I'm just saying, bro. But like at the end of the day, dog, the Chargers are irrelevant because they ain't never won shit. They ain't never got no Super Bowl ring. They ain't never sniffed the cunt hair of a Super Bowl dude. And like I said earlier, bro, rather, you know, you like them 1980s cunt hairs that are like 20 feet long, or if you like them short cunt hairs, you know what I mean? Depending on where you're at with that, you know, it could be a fucking short, it could be an inch, it could be a mile. But I feel like the Raiders are there, bro. Like we getting there, dog. All right, so let's get back into the chat. J Dog said Tyree will go down as the worst Raider of all time, dude. I still remember when I was on that panel and people were celebrating the Tyree Wilson draft like we were converting from the 99 the 2000s. You know what I'm saying? They was getting ready to pop bottles for that pick, bro. That shit was crazy, dog.
Tyree was bad, but Damon Arnett,
Damon Arnett, I feel like was way worse, bro. But the Raiders should have saw that. I mean, the old buddy said Damon Arnett, did the most fucking research on Damon Arnett than he had did any fucking player he ever scouted.
That's why he don't have a job no more.
That's why, hey, bro, that part, gang. And that's why they don't give a shit about his opinion on these NFL draft shows no more, bro. Like, you used to see that full fucking Mike Mayock on all the NFL drafts, dude, scouting. Bro, that fool ain't on none of that shit no more, dog.
And he was here when we got out Leatherwood, no?
No.
I think he was.
No, you're right. He was.
Fuck Mayock, bro. That's crazy.
Bro, you know what's crazy, gang, is like, I remember when we drafted Tyree Wilson, I'm like, bro, this dude's about to be the Alex Leatherwood of defensive lineman. I'm surprised he actually was able to get traded to another team. I'm not going to promise nothing because I'm strong with words, but I'd be willing to guarantee, bro, Tyree Wilson's not going to work in the Saints, dude. He's done, bro. His career's fucking over, dog. And I just don't know why the Raiders would continue to go out there and draft these defensive linemen that are injured coming out of college. Tyree Wilson had a fucking Liz Frank or whatever it was. And big guys and leg injuries and foot injuries are never good, dude. They're never good, bro. Jack Kenneth said, are you running more than one Silver and Black Lounge? Yes, chat. We are rolling in 2 formats. These streams are 2 formats. You got a vertical stream. You got a horizontal stream, man. So if you see me highlighting comments that you don't see right now, I am currently streaming on 2 formats, as well as Nutty Raider Nate is in the box. He's got 2 formats up right now. So like I said, if you're seeing people that aren't in the chat right now, back out your subscription list, look at the horizontal format as we are live on multiple different formats, as well as streaming on Twitch as well, man. So we appreciate all of you guys, man. coming through, showing some love. 950 in California on the West Coast. 1250, man, for y'all that are on the East Coast, man. So we appreciate y'all chilling on Saturday night, talking all things Bull. You feel me? All things Raiders. Anthony Provencio said the Raiders better be in playoff position this year. I'm telling you right now, Anthony Provencio, if that's your expectations coming into this year, bro, might be upset, gang. I mean, the Raiders could have a chance to make the playoffs this year, bro. I just don't see it. I just think the defense is going to continue to be bad. You know, I don't see any, and it's not for lack of trying, gang. Like, we got Maxx, you know, we went out there and got Dean, and we got Quay, you know, we got Stokes, who was good last year. We got Darian Porter, you know, that we had an argument, but Darian Porter actually finished ranked pretty well for being where he was drafted at last year. You know, the Raiders drafted, you know, Traydon Stokes highly in the draft. So there's guys out there. I just think it's gonna be because Rob Leonard, first time defensive coordinator. It's gonna be rough, bro. There's gonna be some bumps in the road, but it's gonna be for the same reasons why I don't think Fernando Mendoza is ready, bro. Is because there's gonna be bumps in the road, bro. The offense would have bumps in the roads with Fernando, but I think with Kirk Cousins, it would be better. But defense is different, bro. I think the defense, it's lacking. It's lacking, elite coaching. I believe there's elite coaching on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, yet it's to be determined, as we don't know how it's going to pan out. But the defensive side of the ball, there's a lot of unknowns with a new defensive coordinator that's never been a coordinator in the league before. He's only been a position coach. That's what I mean by there's a lot of unknowns in terms of the coaching position, and there's not no elite staff over there. So, and that's no diss to Rob Leonard, bro. It's just that, I mean, analytically, you know, and that's if you want to look at it and take a lot of your opinion off analytics. I mean, historically, first year coaches aren't very good. First year defensive coaches aren't very good. So, not saying it ain't going to work, but I feel like the Raiders are going to hold their hat on the offensive side of the ball this year. I think Brock Bowers is going to have a true opportunity to break that Travis Kelce 1,400 yards. Let me go. Like I said, I don't want to talk about that. I want Nate's opinion on that.
What is it?
The impact that you think Brock Bowers is going to have in a Clint Kubiak offense, bro. I don't know because we didn't do a show about this one because we did one for Max. We need to do a topic on this one. I don't know why I have it with Brock Bowers being my fucking favorite player. But Brock Bowers was ranked the number 1 overall tight end. You know how Maxx Crosby was ranked the number 4 edge.
Yeah.
So my question was, like, do you guys think that that Brock Bowers could have like a historic season? And what I'm going to compare that to is Travis Kelce's year. Let's see, what year was that? So Travis Kelce in 2020 had 105 receptions for 1,400 yards and 11 touchdowns. That's the highest output yardage-wise by a receiving tight end, bro. I believe in NFL history. He holds the record with over 1,400 yards receiving in a season as a tight end. Right here, you guys can see. So Brock Bowers has been projected as, you know, a generational tight end, you know, and they projected him to, you know, potentially ESPN potentially said that he could be offensive player of the year, which would be the first time that's ever happened in NFL history. Do you think that's a real deal possibility? Nate, chat, y'all can chime in that Brock Bowers has a real possibility to maybe win offensive player of the year under Clint Kubiak and have a real deal opportunity to surpass 1,400 receiving yards?
Now, I like Brock. Don't get me wrong. I think he's awesome. I think he's amazing. But I think the plan is this year is to run the rock. And we're going to be over fixated on trying to get that running game going. Probably the over committing to it in a way, but I'm okay with that because I think this year we're trying to figure out who we have and what we have going forward, and next year is the real. Okay, now let's put this all together and let's call some plays and give us a chance to win. But I think this year it's establishing the run game and we're taking inventory. I think Max can definitely get not Max. Brock can definitely get over 1,000. I'm not sure about 1,400 this year, but I can see it in the future. I just think this year is going to be a run heavy year, in my opinion.
No, you're right, bro. And if you go back and if you look at that 2020 Kansas City Chief roster, I can't think of any running backs that were really good on that roster. And you guys know Andy Reid, regardless of who the running back is, he's not really a run guy anyways. He likes to throw the ball around the yard. He's been that way with Alex Smith. He's been the same with Patrick Mahomes. It's worked out way better with Patrick Mahomes, obviously, because he's the better quarterback. But no, you're right, bro. You know, the difference between Kubiak and Andy Reid, dude, is Kubiak's trying to win the game by establishing the run game, establishing physicality at the point of attack early in the game. And Andy Reid and the Chiefs, and I've said this before, Nutty Raider Nate, I don't know if you agree with me in chat. I feel like the Chiefs, they play more of a finesse game, dude. That's why they get all these fast guys. They don't really want to be hit. And, you know, I think the reason why the Raiders, bro, regardless of all the years that we've been bad, the reason why we compete with Kansas City, dude, is we hit them, dude. Like, regardless of how bad we are every year, guys, if we go out there and we hit Kansas City, bro, like the Raiders, that's
fucking mouth.
Yeah, and that's how I think how you beat Kansas City, bro. And there wasn't too many teams that really did that to Kansas City. So, but no, I'm with you, bro. Like they're not more, like I said, they're less of a physical team. They're more of a finesse team. I think that's why I thought the signing of Kenneth Walker is kind of different to me, because I think we're about to see a different version of Andy Reid, because he's never had a big time running back, or at least go get. I mean, I'm not saying Kenneth Walker's a big time running back, but he kind of is. You know, I'm saying he's a borderline top 10 back. Like, I don't think they've had that since Kareem Hunt. Like, and Kareem Hunt was a younger Kareem Hunt before he kicked that lady in the back of the head. So, I mean, maybe Andy Reid's seeing something for the future. I don't know. All right, so let's see what's going on with the chat. Let's see. Raider Rebel said Tom Brady trying to do what Al Davis did and steal the team. Yeah, we seen that comment earlier. Shout out to Raider Rebel.
It's that red
away.
It's
You
that
got
red
to put that joint back up. Start spamming it. Promotions, bro. Al stole the shield from the Chargers. Yeah, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. No offense. I mean, they didn't have a shield. You feel me? But like, Al Davis was like the one good thing the Chargers had, bro. And we got blessed enough to where he's like, man, fuck the Chargers. Is it, if I'm not mistaken, bro, when he took over the Raiders, we weren't the Raiders at the time, right? We were the Seniors. And then when he took over we were the Seniors, and then he took over and changed our colors from the Steelers black and gold to this black and silver.
Oh shit, I just thought it was shooting star.
Oh hell yeah, make a wish that the Raiders are gonna win the Super Bowl.
Yep.
That rock.
Yeah, this year. Fuck that.
Yeah, bro, I'm not the biggest Raider historian. I know a little bit, bro. Hey, gang, I was at the game in LA a few years back, Nate, and I seen a senior jersey, gang, and I was like, "Oh, buddy got a senior jersey." Dude was like, "Yeah, you know, boy." I'm like, "Bro, of course." I mean, that scene. I don't know if y'all ever seen a senior jersey in person. That motherfucker is distinguishable from a mile away, dog. I was like, what the hell? That shit is fire, dog.
It got like orange in it, no? Or some kind of
gold. It's gold. Yeah, it's got like gold. It's got gold like pinstriping around so it's like black with white with gold pinstriping around the white. So, or not around the white, around the silver. It's like black silver with like fucking gold pinstriping. It's fire though. Yeah, SoCal South. You know AP still hating on Mendoza. Bro, it's 10 o'clock Pacific, 1 a.m. Eastern. We got 50 people in the box, 50 people in the lounge, turn up, talking about Raider shit, smoking Reginald, whatever y'all may be doing, bro. We appreciate y'all. You guys are the heart and soul of the nation. You're the heart and soul of the lounge. Get in the chat. Let us know how y'all feeling tonight, man, about all the topics on hand. And once again, this is your first time here. Let us know in the chat so we can welcome you to the lounge, into the box. You feel me? Because motherfuckers about to be boxed up. You want to know why? Because Maxx Crosby said so. God damn it. You know what I'm saying?
Hey. Love to all my people and peace to all my haters.
Man, you know, it is what it is, bro. You feel me? At the end of the day, I'm moving how the Raiders move. God damn it. And the Raiders ain't going nowhere, so I ain't going nowhere. Damn it. I'm trying to be bro, I ain't gonna lie. Every single week, I'm getting more and more excited for the Raiders, bro. It's probably because we know week by week we getting closer and closer to Raider ball, you son of a bitch. And my whole outcome for the Raiders may change after like 5 games, bro. If the Raiders are like fucking 4-1 after 5 games, bro, that 3-win shit go out the fucking window. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be the first person on here to be like, hey, Bither was wrong, bro. We about to win the Super Bowl, chat.
Uh-huh. Oh, we start off. If we start off 2-0, bro, and we're in LA, I'm fucking. We're going dumb.
Bro, bro, we win in Miami. If we leave SoFi with a W, when we're all linked up in LA, bro, we win the chip. We win the chip.
I might not make it back home. I don't know.
Yeah, fuck yeah, bro. We gonna be like 400 miles away, dog. We have to try to make it back to the hood, gang. Whoa,
I need some of those cigars over here ASAP.
Hey, shout out to the 50 boy. We have 50 now. What up, Stillmatic? Stillmatic, man, a Steeler fan. He cool as shit. He been supporting the channel. Much love, dog. Raider Shep said, when Dante go for 1,100 this year, don't cheer, just sit there. So all right, chat, let's get into it. You guys think Dante Thornton got a real possibility for 1,100 yards, chat?
What the fuck?
Raider Shep? He said, Raider Shep said, when Dante Thornton goes for 1,100 plus this year, don't cheer, just sit there. Oh, I'm cheering, goddammit. I didn't come on here and I wasn't one of them Raider fans that said Dante Thornton was ass. You feel me? So I don't think he's got 1,100 in him, but I'm not gonna not cheer if he does, boy, because imagine a second-year player going from like 30 receptions or less to being a 1,100 plus yard receiver, bro. I mean, fuck yeah, I'm gonna fucking be excited. And I gotta empty out my piss jug, bro. I'll be right back. Hold on.
I just think Dante is built more like Snoop Dogg than Randy Moss. He's got like a little frame. He's big, 6'4", whatever, 6'5". I don't know what he is, but his bone structure is. He can't get off the line. He's not quick enough for that. He's fast as shit, the straight line speed, but and then his hands ain't even all that. We'll see though. Maybe it was just the offense. Maybe it was in general. They threw him out to the wolves, and hopefully he can bounce back because that's definitely a confidence destroyer. He lost his confidence pretty quickly last year. I don't know. He's got the tools. He could be. It could work out, but I got more faith in Jack Besh. Giving us more production than Dante.
I don't, bro. I just came back, bro. I honestly feel like Dante Thornton has the physical attributes to be better than Jack Besh. I'm not saying it's all about physical attributes. Jack Besh ain't good, bro. And if he comes on here and he gets a bunch of yards for the Raiders next year and he makes me eat my words, I want that. Trust. I'm not trying to say I don't want him to fucking succeed. But dude, a lot of teams, when we kept trading back for him, a lot of teams seen Jack Besh as a tight end coming out of college long term. That's why nobody fucking took him.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I said that last year.
Yeah, he came into Raiders camp and dude couldn't create separation against Caillou Blue Kelly, dog. That's why Dante Thornton got all the reps early on. The only issue with Dante Thornton is he don't have a route tree. He don't really know how to run routes. So that's going to be a learning curve with Dante. He's going to have to learn how to stop and go, and it can't just be all, goes and posts, because that's all he ran in college. You know what I'm saying? For the majority of the time. So there's going to be a learning curve there, bro. But you can't create separation from fucking Caillou Blue Kelly and Darian Porter. And Darian Porter played well for the Raiders last year. Don't get me wrong, but he's a converted wide receiver, bro, playing corner, and he was clamping your ass up. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people are like, oh, well, Pete Carroll didn't want to play the rookies. Dante Thornton was playing. You want to know why? Because Dante Thornton was better in practice than Jack Besh was. They're better, bro. These dudes win the job in practice. Jack Besh couldn't get on the fucking football field because he couldn't get open, bro. Was he able to get open on a few catches when he got in? Yeah, it's because the Raiders had nothing to play for no more. Nobody was even playing defense against us no more. Nobody even gave a fuck anymore, bro. You know what I'm saying? We saw the potential Dante Thornton week 1 when they threw the goal ball to Dante Thornton. He caught it to win the game. But if that was Fernando Mendoza or any quarterback with the arm, that's a double move for a walk-off touchdown against New England. Tell me I'm wrong. He underthrew it, and Dante Thornton had to make an adjustment. So we seen the potential, and why the Raiders drafted Dante Thornton in week 1 against New England was to go vertical. Unfortunately for the Raiders, we had a fucking quarterback last year that had a fucking noodle for an arm that also held on to the ball and thought he was a fucking running back when he was about to get sacked. Like, it's fucking, it's crazy, bro. But no, Dante Thornton, for surely, in my opinion, has more potential to be a capable wide receiver in the NFL over Jack Besh.
No, yeah, I definitely, the potential for,
out to Bad Fish. Saludos.
For Dante Thornton is to the ceiling, through the roof. He's got all the tools. I agree. I see that. Everyone can see that. But after losing his confidence last year pretty quick, I don't know if he can bounce back from that. As bad as Jack Besh was, he at least made some conversions for us and kept the ball moving when he did get open. But yeah, he is a glorified tight end playing receiver at this point. With his route.
Hey, Nate, remember when we drafted Jack Besh? We're like, it's kind of a head scratcher, right? What was everybody saying? Oh, well, he's a great run blocker.
Yeah,
he's a great run blocker. Yeah. That's the only thing this dude is, bro. He's a glorified tight end playing wide receiver, bro, but not a glorified tight end like Brock Bowers playing wide receiver because he's not a wide receiver. This dude's like a blocker, bro. This dude's like Lee Smith at wide receiver, if that makes any sense. You guys remember Lee Smith? That dude, he actually had a couple nice catches for the Raiders, bro. And
Lee Smith was a good ass blocker.
But before he came to the Raiders, bro, he couldn't catch a fucking cold in fucking Antarctica with no clothes on. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be Jack Besh. Not saying he can't catch the ball, bro, but he's not going to be able to consistently get open against NFL talent at the secondary level, bro. He's going to be a blocker. And he's probably going to make this scheme because Clint Kubiak demands a lot of his receivers to block. But at the same time, I feel like when Jack Besh is on the field, the Raiders become one-dimensional because they're like, oh, well, this dude can't create separation. He can't get open. They're going to run the ball. And they're probably going to run the ball towards this guy because he's going to block. I mean, I could be wrong, but.
No. Oh, I don't. Like I said, I don't think the passing game is going to be a main point, vocal point for this year's. I'm sure they'll try to get them some balls and get them some plays, but to see what they got as far as that goes. But I think the plan this year is to establish the run and get that shit going, and let the guys learn. It's gonna be
Bad Fish. I like the way you think, bro. I've been saying it too. I think this is gonna be the Trey Tucker's breakout year, and it's gonna be for a combination of a couple things, right? Bad Fish. It's gonna be one, Trey Tucker's going into a contract year. So, of course, this year he's going to want to have his most productive season of his career, on top of the fact that I'm not taking nothing away from JSN. So don't fucking Seahawk fans, if you watch this, JSN is a great receiver, bro. But I feel like Trey Tucker has, with him being teamed up with Clint Kubiak, bro, I think Trey Tucker he's going to reach his potential as a receiver.
He's more of a Rashid Shaheed, not
no, I'm not comparing him to JSN. I'm just talking about how he made JSN like be extremely more productive than how he was the year before. I think Trey Tucker might be that guy that goes from 500, 600, 700 yards to 1,000 yards receiver this year. I just feel that way because I feel like if you can get Jackson Smith and Jigba 2,000 yards, I feel like you can get. I think Brock will probably have somewhere around 12. At least 12, I think, is where Brock's going to be at. And I think Trey Tucker can get a cool 1,000. I do.
What did Rashid Shaheed have last year as far as yards?
Let me see. I'll tell you right now. You have to keep in mind, he was traded mid-season, too. So.
Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah. I'd even say, look at his whole career. Like, what is he averaging? I think he's closer to Shaheed more than JSN.
So Rashid Shaheed, let's see where we're going here. I don't care about his games. Shit's irrelevant to me. Let me figure this out. Let me take this down, and then I'll fucking.
No, I hope Kubiak can unlock. I hope Kubiak can unlock this whole team, bro. Because we got potential every year, and we just terrible from the top to the bottom as far as leadership goes.
All right, so here we go. All right, I got the right screen now. Shout out to Pro Football Reference, bro. Always coming in clutch. All right, so Pro Football Reference, Rashid Shaheed. So let's see here. Let me back that. I'm zooming out of the wrong screen. So let's go. Rashid Shaheed. Fucking ads, bro. We live in a world now, dude, where you just cannot avoid ads, bro. Like, I watch TV, I get ads. I want to look up fucking stats, I get ads. Okay, so here we go. So Rashid Shaheed, zoom in some more. All right, so 2022, 28 receptions for 488 yards and 2 touchdowns. 2023, 46 receptions for 719 yards and 5 touchdowns. 2024, 20 receptions for 349 yards and 3 touchdowns. And then last season on 2 teams, 66 or 44 receptions, 499 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, that sounds about right. That's Trey Tucker numbers, I feel like.
You don't think he could surpass them numbers? Or you think that's just where he's at?
I think that's where he's at, and I think once again, I think we're going to run the ball this year. I don't think we're really focused on getting Trey Tucker 1,000 yards. I think they're going.
No, you're right. No, for sure.
Want to get Ashton Jency going. They're going to want to get that rookie going. Try to get some camaraderie going with the O-line, and get fucking Mendoza's footwork down.
All right, so Raiders Shep. I'm glad you mentioned that, Raiders Shep, because when I went on that little monologue right there, I mentioned that the Raiders had a bunch of noodle arm quarterbacks throwing in the ball. So I'm not taking nothing away from Dante Thornton. Like I said, I think there's potential there, bro. And yes, we had noodle arm quarterbacks throwing him the ball last year. I agree, dog. You know, I think it's hard to evaluate a lot of players offensively on the 2025 Las Vegas Raiders roster. You know, there was all the nepotism going on with, Pete Carroll and his son. Then what was it, like before week 8, we had fired, what was his name? Fucking Chip Kelly. And then right after we fired Chip Kelly, there was a legit source that came out and said that Chip Kelly was literally sabotaging plays for the Raiders. Like, last year, dude, couldn't have been a worse year for the Raiders, dog. What up, Bueno? Love you, dog. But yeah, last year couldn't have been a worse year for the Raiders, bro. Like, imagine all that shit that went wrong, and then you fire a coach, and after the coach gets fired, a report comes out and says that he was literally throwing the game. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, the Raiders couldn't have been in a darker place than we were last season, chat. Like, that's why, like, I thought the Raiders had hit rock bottom with Antonio Pierce, and a lot of the reasons why a lot of my hypes and my love for the Raiders kind of crushed is because, dude, I thought we were rock bottom with Antonio Pierce, but dude, we were probably even worse with Pete Carroll because there was so many expectations. You know what I'm saying? It was like, bro, and I was in a dark place there for a minute, bro, because I was like, there's no future for the Raiders. We got an old ass quarterback, an old ass coach. At the time, this was like week 14 or something, chat. So mind you, this wasn't after the season. I was like, bro, there's no future. This team is cursed, dude. Like, we're gonna have this old ass coach, this old ass quarterback. And, if you would have told me from January till July, 6 months later that, the Raiders got Clint Kubiak and, we got all these players and got Fernando Mendoza, I probably would have cried. If you've been watching my podcast last year, if you watched my play-by-plays, Raider Ben was in a dark place.
Bro, they fucked.
And I thought it was over, dude. I thought it was over, dude. Raider Ben got up on his soapbox and told you guys that I might be done. I think the Pete Carroll shit broke me forever, that I don't think I'll ever be able to recover from it, but bro, I'm here. So
the past 6-7 years since I found out they were going to Vegas for sure, and it was like 2018, and they were gone, and then they came back for another year in Oakland because the deal fell through. Or
yeah, and you remember fucking Dwayne Harris's fucking so-called last ever game against the fucking Broncos, and had to get that crazy ass punt return.
That was dope. That night game, that was dope. But yeah, bro, these past 7 years has been tough, bro. They moved to Vegas. Fucking, we lose our last couple games in Oakland.
First player we draft in Vegas kills somebody in a car
First player we draft, yeah, bro. a fucking.
I don't mean to laugh. Hold on, guys. I don't mean to laugh because that's fucked up. But that's just what the Raiders are. That's the Raider way. Maxx Crosby says the Raider way. That's the Raider way. And rest in peace to the woman and their dog and their family. And shout out to. I didn't mean to laugh at that, but that's just the Raiders.
Our coach has to resign for racist and homophobic remarks and fucking we go through that shit, and then Mark Davis goes and brings in fucking Mike or Josh McDaniels.
Oh my god, bro!
And that's like, oh, that's like another fucking knife in the fucking back. Like, what the fuck?
And then he gets rid of Derek Carr and replaces him with Jimmy Garoppolo.
We ride with it as Raider fans. We all right, fuck it, we're here. Like, we've been through worse, right? We've been through worse. And then no, hold on.
Motherfucker said, hold my beer real quick, Chad. Hold on.
And then we get AP and fucking that's all those shenanigans, like the cigar games and fucking there's that roller coaster, and fucking the next year we get Minshew and it gets worse, and
then he's rubbing boogers on the football.
Yeah, he's rubbing boogers on the ball, bro. That shit was embarrassing as fuck. That shit was
dumbass.
Another fucking low.
Celebrating
another fucking low, and then last year it was just fucking. It was a lot, bro. And then this year we're expecting. Oh, Clint Kubiak, he won the Super Bowl playing offensive coordinator. Like, yeah, that's nice, but now he's got to run the whole team, and there's a lot of expectations. And I'm hoping for the success and all the good stuff and all the good vibes. And I love that shit. I really do. I'm trying to buy in, but bro, they've been whooping our ass, bro. Like everything I just went through, bro. That's just like the last 7 years. There's been way more before that, and so.
That's why
I'm a rated through and through, bro. But it's just understand that fucking
it's hard out here for a pimp when he's trying to get the money for the rent type shit. With the Raiders, bro, this shit ain't easy, bro. Like I said before, this shit ain't for the soft. You feel me? Like, if there's one thing though, chat, Raider Nation, I love y'all boys. We gonna be on that motherfucking mountain, banging our chest harder than any motherfucking fan base in all of sports when we get back to winning that chip. And I don't know, bro. I just got this warm, fuzzy feeling in my gut. You feel me? That fuzzy feeling, you feel me? When I met my wife, that I feel like this gonna be right. And something's telling me I think this gonna be right, bro. I really do. It ain't gonna be, it must probably not gonna happen overnight. But I see it. I feel it. Pause. I think the Raiders are turning a page.
We made some good moves, bro. Some promising moves. It feels good, but it's going to take time, and I understand that.
We know there's going to be lumps and bruises, Nate. But you know we understand that, so we're not going to get upset when the Raiders don't win 10 games or aren't a playoff team this year, bro. Like, it's going to say there's going to be some bumps in the road, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, check this out, chat, and like this stream if you agree. We're not the Washington football team. We're not the New England Patriots. And I'm just talking about a couple teams over the last couple of years that turned the page in 1 year. Even if we do everything right, we're not going to be that team. And if we are that team, bro, I might cry, bro. Like, if we go from fucking 3 wins to the AFC Championship, how the Patriots went from 4 wins to the AFC Championship when everybody thinks we're going to be nothing, and we're able to get over that mountain, even if we lose. I'm not going to want to lose, but to see that kind of progression in 1 fucking year, bro, I'll be head over heels, dude. I'll cry. Like, it's not the ultimate goal, but to see the Raiders be able to be that team that can finally get everything right. And I feel like that's what it takes. If you want to be the New England Patriots of last year, you want to be the Washington football team of a couple years ago, everything has to go right. Your draft has to go right. Your coaching staff has to all go right. Everything's got to work and mesh. And history shows it never works for us. But if it does, bro, the future is extremely bright, bro. Imagine winning 1 playoff game under Kirk Cousins, bro, like our first year. Say we go out there and we make it to a wild card and we win a playoff game with Kirk Cousins, something that Kirk Cousins, I don't think he's ever won a playoff game.
One, I think, yeah. Won 1 playoff game.
Okay, so I mean, if the Raiders are one, bro, if we can turn it around, because I think everybody, I won't say everybody, but most people will agree this is a rebuild process. But it's not a, how can I say this, a band-aid type rebuild like the Raiders have done in the past. Trying to rebuild, but they want to do something to win now. You feel me? This is a I feel like multiple year progress that the Raiders are going to do, a multiple year plan what the Raiders have put in place. And if the Raiders can win in year one of a fucking multi-year plan, the sky's the limit, bro. The sky's the limit. And no, you're right, Frank Weber. I mean, shout out to that 1980 Raider team that were the first team in NFL history to win a Super Bowl as the wild card, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not a Raider historian, bro, but I believe that was the year, bro. We were a wild card team. We had like 8 wins and we went to the Super Bowl, bro. And we won that shit. That was the Vikings, right? That we won that year.
Redskins or Vikings?
Mistaken.
I don't remember.
I'm not a super historian, so sorry, guys. But it was. I believe it was the Redskins joint. So Bad Fish, shout to you, man. Welcome to the lounge, my friend. I don't really see you. I haven't seen you around, bro. So welcome, bro. Your presence is felt for sure. You've been making some great comments tonight, man. Feel free to, like I said, man, make your presence felt. This is your first time in the lounge. It's the first time in the box with Raider Nate. You feel me? Let us know, bro. You feel me? We want to welcome you with my arms wide open under the moonlight. They think we're gonna suck. We about to fucking shock the world. Fernando Mendoza. Tom Brady. God damn it. You son of a bitch. God damn it. Hey, bro. Bet they're getting in full form, chat. We about to turn up. So Badfish said Tom Brady coming to us was huge. The NFL backs him. And if he backs us, just saying, damn well the NFL wants him to win a Super Bowl as an owner too. You already know. That's what I just said, goddammit. Badfish, I like the way you think, my boy. I like the way you think. Shout out to Badfish. But that's why I'm trying to say earlier. I got on my soapbox and I tried to tell y'all, gang, if this shit don't work with Tom Brady, bro, this shit ain't never gonna work, man. This shit ain't never gonna work. What up, Michael Matahano? I see you, gang. Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to the chat. All right, so they said it was the Eagles. So the Eagles was the year that we won as a wild card. So Nutty Raider Nate was right on that one. He called the Eagles.
I thought it was the Redskins, actually.
Oh, you said it was the Redskins? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what I said. Or maybe I said the Redskins, whatever, bro. I'm drunk. I'm holding myself together pretty well from drinking beers. So let's see what else we got in the chat up here. Anthony Provencio said if Genty gets some actual holes to run through, he might not have to break 20 tackles for 5 yards. All right, let's talk about Ashton Genty, chat. There has been a post going around where people are saying that they're comparing Ashton Genty's rookie season to fucking Trent Richardson.
It comes up because they're comparable as far as their first rookie season, but they're more worried about him actually panning out to having the same career as Trent Richardson, which was pretty bad. Which his rookie season stats aren't too bad, but yeah, I don't. It's a fair comparison.
Trent Richardson's rookie season, 2012, 267 carries for 950 yards, 3.6 yards per carry with 11 touchdowns. All right, so if I'm not mistaken, though, wasn't Trent Richardson like one of the highest touted, scouted running backs to ever come out of football? Like, a lot of people thought Ashton Genty wasn't that good. I mean, am I wrong here? I could be wrong. But I thought Trent Richardson was like labeled as one of them generational running backs coming out of college. I'm not saying Ashton Genty wasn't, but there was a lot of people that thought Ashton Genty wasn't very good coming out of college because of where he came from and the school he played from. Trent Richardson was from the SEC with Genty being from whatever conference that is, the no-name conference.
Yeah. Genty put up numbers in the WAC division, so I don't.
Yeah. So I mean, that's the point I'm trying to make. That's why I feel like that kind of rating is kind of unfair, bro. But you know, at the end of the day, though, dog, like I never seen Trent Richardson make plays like how fucking you know, that Chicago Bears game where Ashton Genty completely dominated the offensive side of the ball. Or you go back and you look at that Houston Texan game where he looked dominant, like he had like what 250-yard plus, 200+ yard games. We didn't see that out of fucking Trent Richardson.
Yeah, out of good defenses too. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That game alone against the Texans, I think, shitted on Trent Richardson's rookie year.
Anything he ever did out of all the games he ever played, he never looked that good.
Yep. I forget who said that, but yeah, shout out.
I mean, all right, so let's go back and shout out to LaDainian Tomlinson. We all know he hates the Raiders. LaDainian Tomlinson came out on a podcast and said that he has a lot of faith in Ashton Genty, and his rookie season was very reminiscent of Ashton Genty's season. So let's go back and since we're going to go ahead and we're going to compare Ashton Genty to fucking Richardson, let's go and compare LaDainian Tomlinson to Ashton Genty, who's one of the best running backs walking gold jacket. And I don't know if you guys had heard, but there was some people, I don't know exactly, I'm not gonna put no names on, but there's a lot of people that had said that his comparison, Ashton Genty's comparison coming out of college was very similar to LaDainian Tomlinson, like their skill set. So I don't know if that's the reason why LaDainian Tomlinson is that big of a fan of Ashton Genty. But let's go ahead and all right, so here we go. I got this. I got the graphic up, share this tab, bring it up. So we're looking at LaDainian Tomlinson, right? LaDainian Tomlinson, rookie year 2021 or 2001. Boy, I'm old. I'm getting old, bro.
They both came out.
I keep trying to zoom in, bro, and I keep hitting the wrong one. Okay, cool. So we're zooming in now. I fucking hate ads. You son of a bitch. I don't need no testosterone pills. God damn it. Fuck yourself. All right, so LaDainian Tomlinson, if you guys can keep track here on the first row, you're going to see 16 games he played. He had 339 attempts. He had 1,200 yards rushing and 10 touchdowns, but averaged 3.6 yards per carry. So what they were saying is that if Ashton Genty had got just as many handoffs and as many attempts as LaDainian Tomlinson, that they probably wouldn't be speaking so bad about him, because LaDainian Tomlinson had 1,200 yards. Let me see how many carries Ashton Genty had. I know it wasn't even close to that, bro.
Yeah, I think it was.
Was it? Okay.
He only has like 5 touchdowns.
Okay, so let's see. So I'm on Ashton Genty now. God damn it, you son of a bitch. I don't care about you, Ad. So he had 266 attempts.
Okay.
And LaDainian had 300. So it's not even close, bro. It's 73 more attempts.
Yeah.
So it's not even close. It's almost 100 more carries for LaDainian Tomlinson. Yeah. So there's your argument there. Is that, am I on the right one? Which one am I sharing? Okay, so this is LaDainian Tomlinson, 339 rushing attempts. This is Ashton Genty, 266 rushing attempts. So it was at like 73 more attempts for LaDainian Tomlinson. Genty with the 3.7 yard average. And you're going to have, go back over, LaDainian Tomlinson averaged 3.6. So realistically, if we just want to critique a rookie season and we want to talk shit, LaDainian Tomlinson's a walking gold jacket who some scouts compared Ashton Genty's skill set to coming out of college, had a very similar season to what Ashton Genty would have had. The only reason why he had more yards is because he had almost 100 more carries than Ashton Genty. So that Trent Richardson argument is dead to me, bro. That shit's dead to me, bro.
Yeah, no, it's I don't think I think that they're reaching with that one for sure. I think he's better than what Trent Richardson showed in his rookie year for sure.
Now, was Ashton Genty worth a top 10 pick? I don't know, bro. Only time will tell.
No,
I know.
I know.
Running backs.
I know he definitely was. You don't take a running back unless you're ready.
All right. So let me ask you this, Nate. Since you
unless
said
you're ready.
Say the Raiders win a Super Bowl in the next 3 years and he's Super Bowl MVP. Do you still stand on that statement?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I mean, he might not be worth it at the moment, But down the line, if he's an integral part of what the Raiders do to win championships down the line, it's definitely worth it.
In 3 years, I think we could have did it in 2, maybe in 1.
What up, Manuel Mendoza?
If we built the right way. But
he said, so I'm not going to try to sound like I'm attacking you, Manuel Mendoza. So don't take it like that. He said Trent and Genty are compared to each other because of the lack of vision. Are you telling me that Ash and Genty lacks vision?
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't think it's a lack of vision at all.
To be fair, though, it's some of it was the offensive scheme in general, bro.
Is that just the overall narrative of the national media? Is its lack of vision? Because I don't think Ash and Genty when I think lack of vision, I think of Zamir White. I don't think of Ash and Genty, bro.
I've seen some of the tape that they've shout out to 805 and Severe and them and Chris, and they be breaking down the tape and they showed
shout out to those guys, man.
Yeah, they showed some times where Genty missed the hole in general. Just like he could have went outside and he took the inside. And that's what I'm saying. No, it's the vision. The vision in question is definitely valid. You're on mute.
I'm talking to my wife, bro. You're good. I'm 1 subscriber away from 5,500. Damn it.
Sheesh.
One. Can we hit?
You just lost 3.
yeah, bro. I was just getting ready to say that, bro. I said that the other day. Every single time, bro. I've gained like 50 subscribers in like the last 2 or 3 weeks, right? Every time I say I'm about to hit a goal, like 10 people unsubscribe. If that's
funny
you,
bunnies,
fuck off, you son of a bitch. God damn it. I hate you. Fuck off. No, I love you, gang, even though you just go fuck yourself, though.
Go
in the
fuck
most
yourself.
respectful way possible. God damn it. So Aunt 6, he's got a question for us. He's coming in hot.
My dog, what's good?
He said, question for the panel. Would you guys rather sign two-way superstar from USC at running back and strong safety Dustin or Hall of Fame free safety Alvaro Martinez from Miami? Well, I'm not taking running backs in the first round, damn it. So I'm taking Alvaro Martinez because we need to replace Jimmy Chin. Can he play single high safety? Yeah, you good.
I'm gonna trade back and beef up the trenches.
I'm gonna trade back.
You know how I get down. Shout out to my dog. Aunt 6.
You already know, bro. If it comes to getting tougher and stronger up front, bro, Nutty Raider Nate's up out that jank. Bad Fish said, no, his O-line scheme was so bad last year, but as a former O-lineman, AJ got to make his O-line look good. All right, so I think Bad Fish saying he played a little bit of O-line. You'll fit in real well over here with the homie Nutty Raider Nate right over here, the other side. He's played a little bit of O-line too. But nah, bro, you're right. No, you're right. But at the same time, I'm not gonna get extremely critical over Ashton Genty's rookie season with all the bullshit that was happening up front, the nepotism with the coaching staff, bro. The dude still had 1,300 all purpose. I mean, he's an elite. He's a borderline elite running back, bro, and he's a great passer, catcher of the football, dog. And I think his scheme is gonna fit extremely well with Clint Kubiak. I'll say this, gang, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. If y'all think y'all feel a different way, I feel like Genty is like a more polished version of the running back they just had. What's the running back? I forget his name. The Kenneth Walker.
Oh,
I think Ashton Genty is like a way more talented version of him. So I think if Kenneth Walker can have the year that he had in career, Kenneth Walker on top of JSN, I think a lot of people they talk about JSN's numbers because they were so historic, right? With over 2,000 yards as a receiver. People tend to forget that Kenneth Walker had a career year under Clint Kubiak, you know, like that dude. What? Let me look at his production. But his production,
he was injured most of the year, I believe, last year. He got healthy just in time for the playoffs. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Kenneth Walker's been a starting running back for the Seattle Seahawks for at least the last 3 seasons. And he's never had the season that he had in this prior season, just like JSN. And like I said, I'm not taking nothing away from Kenneth Walker. I'm not taking nothing away from JSN. But the point I'm trying to make is the impact that Clint Kubiak had on some of the better players around the National Football League with Kenneth Walker and Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Kenneth Walker's with the Chiefs this year. You know that?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, hey, they got. That's why I said earlier, bro. Like it's gonna be interesting what the Chiefs do this year, bro, with having like an actual running back. Like they haven't had an actual running back, dude, since fucking the running back that kicked that lady in the back of the head, Kareem Hunt. Like that best year I think they ever got from a running back under Andy Reid was Kareem Hunt. So, all right, so we're gonna share this tab. We're gonna look at Kenneth Walker. All right, so compare his previous season last year under Kubiak. So look at that, bro. Look at that, dog. He went from having 573 yards to 1,000 yards, bro. Like, come on, dog. Like, I think so many people get caught up in Jackson Smith and Jigba's huge leap from year 2 to year 3 that they forget the huge jump from Kenneth Walker from year 3 to year 4 under Kubiak, bro. Look. And they played all the games, Nate. Look, so he played 11 games and he started all 11, bro. And he went from 573 yards to starting all 17 games for the Seahawks last year and going from 573 to 1,027, dog. We're talking a 450-yard increase from the year without Kubiak to the year with Kubiak. Hey, shout out to the World Is Yours. Hey, World Is Yours. Damn it. It's been a minute, bro. Love you, dog. Appreciate you appreciate you coming by the stream, man. Hopefully you're doing well, my boy. I'm drinking. Sorry, dog. Appreciate you getting back to that Raiders type shit. You feel me? Shout out to the chat. Where we at with the likes?
It's that Raider way.
We got 27. We got 27. We got 27 people and 27 likes, man. Hit the like button.
It's that Raider way. It's that Raider way.
Are we putting the Raider way on? All right, intermission. While I roll up some Reginald, we're going back to it if you ain't seen it.
Fuck it. I'm gonna grab my bong. Hold on.
Yeah, no, you're good. I'm about to roll up some Reggie. We're gonna play it for the masses that ain't seen it yet. Get your comments in the chat. Is this Maxx Crosby rap a W or an L? We're gonna roll up some Reggie and talk some more shit. I'm gonna reload on my beers. Let's go, chat. Hype it up. Hey, bruh. Hey, bruh. I ain't gonna lie, that Maxx Crosby shit, that video and him naming it the Raider way, and you know, I know Raider Rebel said he only mentioned one Raider the whole time. I get it, but I don't know, chat. That gives me positive vibes, bro. I think Maxx Crosby is locked, bro. You feel me? I really do feel that way, dog. Something about that shit, dog. So why I heard that I sent the boys, you feel me, the camp. You feel me? The video. I'm like, okay, this shit's not bad. And like I said, bro, earlier, I'm not listening to I'm a Raider though in the goddamn car. You know what I'm saying? And we saw that, but we say that shit all the time. But I'm not listening to this shit neither. But it's not bad, bro. It's actually pretty decent for somebody that's fucking bueno, you fucking cocksucker. He said the Raven way. It's gonna be tough, dog.
That was the song he was gonna put out when he went to be the Raven, huh? He had to remix it when the trade didn't go through. Oh,
hey,
shit.
so he said he thinks Genty can be compared to Bijan. Bro, y'all seen that video? Y'all seen that clip of Bijan where he gets rolled up and folded like a lawn chair backwards?
In college, yeah, that shit's
nutty. Bro.
That shit's nutty. I never thought he'd recover from that, bro. I thought he was dead.
That was like the Johnny Knox injury. You ever seen Johnny Knox when he played for the Chicago Bears and he got rolled up on?
Yeah.
Bro, I know ball gang. I remember Johnny Knox was a demon, bro, for the Chicago Bears as a returner, and he was low-key decent in the receiving game too. And he went and tried to recover a fumble or something, dude, and got folded, bro, like backwards, dog. Like very similar to what's about to happen with Bijan right here. I mean, I'll go back and edit these, bro. We're chilling tonight, bro. We're having a good time. We got a good showing. We got over 40 people pretty much all night chilling, man. We appreciate y'all. Y'all chilling in the lounge tonight in the box with Nutty Raider Nate and Bent their mind. So I think it's right. Yeah, right here. This joint right here. I'll load this joint up. Shout out to the ads. You feel me? But yeah, this shit was crazy, dog. I didn't think he was gonna ever recover from this joint for surely, but he about to get smashed, Bijan. Right here. Hurdles. Boing. Folded his dumb ass.
I thought for sure.
That shit was tough. Here, let's get in the slowdown right here. We're gonna throw this bitch back at half speed. You feel me? Throw this bitch back to 0.5. Watch this bitch in slow motion. This boy about to get killed.
Want to see a dead body?
Want to see a dead body? Oh!
The scorpion.
Boy, that shit is tough, chat. Hey, bro, we gonna have to for y'all, because I know there's some people that probably ain't never even seen the Johnny Knox joint. Boy, the Johnny Knox. He said scorpion. That boy definitely did the scorpion gang. All right, so let's look at the Johnny Knox. Yeah, right here, bro. This shit tough, bro. All right, so let's go ahead and share it. Let's get it up on the screen. I'm gonna edit all this shit out later, so don't worry, guys. I'm not worried about copyrights. It's in slow motion. Let's put it in full speed, and then I'll show it back in slow motion. It's on slow motion. My bad. All right, so watch it in full speed, and then watch it in slow motion. Watch. Fumble. Folded his dumbass. Now watch, bro. Watch this shit when they show it up close. This shit is tough, bro. Watch. All right, here, about right here. All right, so let's put this shit in half speed, bro. For y'all that ain't never, this is tough, bro. He never recovered from this one. This is kind of similar to Bijan, kind of, but not really, because he actually got folded like a lawn chair. Watch. This is tough, bro. It's one of the worst ones I ever seen.
Ooh, yeah.
Bro, smashed his back, bro. Like he is getting bent backwards, dude, in a way that your body is not supposed to be bent here, chat.
His spine definitely snapped.
Yes, dude. Like, watch.
Yeah.
It's tough. I think they may have another angle, bro. This one was tough to watch, bro. I seen a lot of people get smashed, but not the way Johnny Knox got smashed. And I think this was the beginning, chat, of what would have been the Legion of Boom. Yep, there's Brandon Browner. This was the beginning of what was going to be the Legion of Boom right here, bro. This was what, like 2012 or some shit like that, or 2013 or 2011. So this was right around the beginning of the Legion of Boom right here. This was a Pete Carroll coach defense. So like, here's the angle you want right here, bro. Here's the angle you guys want to see. It's tough, dog. Right here. Johnny Knox, he was good, bro, and he was just never the same after he took this. I mean, can you blame him? Look, bro. Bro.
If nothing else is, oh god, that's
yeah, bro. So,
fuck with your insides for sure. Squeezing them.
Yeah, bro.
Squeeze
I mean,
the juice.
Like, a lot of rules have changed because of shit like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Arnie. Arnie's always in the chat dropping questions. He said, "What is your biggest worry on our roster so far this offseason?" Let's throw it to Nutty Raider Nate. If you have one
offensive
concern
line.
about our okay.
Offensive lines, particularly the new system, the new outside zone we're going to be running. I don't know if we quite have the horses to do it this year, but we're gonna try. So I'll be interested in see how they adjust with that.
My biggest concern is just the defense in general, bro. Like, I can't really specifically name one position, but you know, I feel like the defense has kind of been our Achilles heel. All those years that we've had, you know, somewhat competent offenses and been able to move the change at a consistent rate, our defense has always held us back. I think, with a new defensive coordinator, not only a new defensive coordinator, chat, but a new defensive coordinator that's never been a coordinator before, bro. He's been a position coach. And has he coached under some good names? Yeah, he coached under Brian Flores. He coached under Mike McDaniel. But his most recent coaching was under Patrick Graham, and I don't know what to take from that. The coverage is what concerns me a lot with the Raiders defense this year. I don't know if we're going to be more of a let's get teams to third down and play off coverage the way we've been under Patrick Graham for the last few years. Or if we're going to be more of an aggressive team that likes to get more physical at the line of scrimmage. I think just taking from what Clint Kubiak said, I think the Raiders are going to be more of a physical team. But
Go for the fucking jugular.
Yeah, so I honestly want to see the Raiders get back to press Raider, bro. Like I think that's the Raider way, bro. We want to talk Raider way, bro. Like we don't always have to play man, bro, but we got to get physical, dog. That's always been the Raider brand of football, dudes. We got to hit somebody, dog. And I feel like the only teams that I ever see the Raiders hit, bro, are like our division, bro. We got to get comfortable hitting people outside of our division, bro. So if we can go out there, I do think that Rob Leonard is a high energy guy. I think we're probably going to see more turnovers this year. I do believe that because he's more of a high energy guy. But yeah, the defense is what concerns me, man, because if you look historically, first time defensive coordinators, first time coaches, first time play callers, like I just feel like Kubiak's going to avoid that because of his pedigree in the league and because he comes from a football background. Rob Leonard, he really doesn't. So, yeah. So my biggest concern, my biggest question mark coming into this year is going to be the defense. Because even if there's hiccups on the offensive line, like Kubiak is a coach that adjusts, understands matchups, and he's going to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands fast. So if I feel like that might tamper our offense this year, at the same time, guys, if you look at Clint Kubiak historically, he's not a deep deep throw type, big play type offensive coordinator, dude. He's a lot of how Clint Kubiak coaches, bro. You go back and look at his times with New Orleans, it's death by 1,000 paper cuts. Yes, he's going to take his shots, as every offensive play caller will. But Clint Kubiak runs a death by 1,000 paper cuts. Your guy's not good at this, and I'm going to exploit him the entire game. Had this argument with people before, bro, and you guys can argue with me if you won't. The NFL has become more matchup based NFL, bro. That's the reason why you're seeing, teams like the Baltimore Ravens taking hybrid guys like Kyle Hamilton and the dude over in Houston, Petrie, and the kid that was just recently drafted in Seattle. I can't think of his name, but he was a big part of that defense this year. The NFL is becoming more of a matchup-based league, and if my guy is better than yours, if he's bigger than yours, if he's faster than yours, he's getting the ball. And great coaches have found a way to exploit that. And that's what you look at Sean McVay, that's what he does. You put your sorriest corner on this guy, I'm attacking him the whole game. That's why getting Devontae Adams for the Rams was such a big thing, because okay, cool, you're going to put your number one on Puka Nacua. As long as Devontae Adams stays healthy the entire year, he's getting every single rep. And I feel like that's how Kubiak is, bro. So no, I feel like the Raiders are going to be a very, very run heavy, 50-50. And that's what Clint Kubiak has established himself as more of a 50-50 type play caller. We're not going to drop 7 steps every single time, bro. So I'm not too concerned about the offensive line, even though I've said this in the past, Nate, you can hold me to this, bro. I told you before, I wasn't too concerned about the line. I'm still not too concerned, just because I'm going to give the offensive line the benefit of the doubt for the ineptitude of what was Brendan Carroll. But if it doesn't work this year, bro, and our offensive line does look bad, Nate, you are going to be the first guy that I have to bow to, bro. Shelly, I ain't gonna lie, because you've been telling us, bro, and not just you, but everybody. But you've been on the program and
because
the
it's
network
not
specifically preaching trenches.
it's
So.
not just the coaches every year, bro. We keep blaming the coaching, and every year it's the coaching, and it's not. It's the everything's not set in place. But even if the scheme was good last year, dudes were still getting beat on around the corner, around the edge. DJ Glaze was fucking. His footwork was terrible. But whether it was the right play call or not, fucking he was getting beat on one-on-ones, and it was terrible. On top of other guys, the whole offense looked bad, but Glaze was up there for sure.
Shout out to bro, him and Stone Forsythe were fucking abysmal last year, dude.
1 and 2 as far as giving up sacks.
No, I wouldn't even say 1 and 2. I'd say 1A and 1B.
No, literally, that's
literally that's what I'm saying.
Forsythe was like had 1.5 a sack more, and then DJ Glaze was right behind
with
him.
less games played.
Yeah, for sure. So Forsythe definitely worse, but I'm glad he went with Pete Carroll. But
I mean, Nate, we said it though, bro. I hate to cut you off, but we seen that. We seen the writing on the wall. As soon as we got Stone Forsythe, we're like, dude, we're cooked. That's just another nepitude, bro. You know who's Stone Forsythe? You know the last team he started for before he started for the Raiders last year? The goddamn Seattle Seahawks with Pete Carroll. So I mean, he was terrible. Stone Forsythe was fucking abysmal in Seattle. To the point to where I think they had cut him, dude. And then of course Pete Carroll comes over and brings his buddy, fucking Stone Forsythe.
We were better off with Brandon Parker or fucking enter name.
Dude,
anybody.
Charles Grant out there, dude.
Yeah. Definitely questionable all around with what we did with our whole roster last year.
So Arnie's got a question here. He said, question. So being ranked 31st in the NFL in offense last season. So let me correct you there, Arnie. We were actually ranked the 32nd offense last year at 14 points per game. Where do you see us this season? I've already come out and I've already went on my soapbox. The Raiders, I feel like, are going to average at least 20 points a game this year. I feel like if we come out and we are what we think we're going to be, I think the Raiders can score 24 points a game this year. I think the Raiders' issue is that we're going to score 24 points a game this year, but we're going to give up 24.1. So, I see us having a significant leap in terms of how many points we score this year. At minimum 21, if everything goes right and it bodes well and Kirk Cousins is what I think he can be, if he's healthy, I think the Raiders can score 24 points a game.
Man, it's too early for me to give any numbers like that. I gotta wait. I at least gotta wait till this first scrimmage. Who's our first scrimmage? Is that the Texans?
The Houston Texans.
It
after
is, right?
I believe the second preseason game, we got them right before the last preseason.
That after that, we'll have a better idea of what's going on.
So just you guys know, training camp report dates. If I'm not mistaken, rookies report next week on the 23rd. Veterans report on the 28th. Pads will be popping. And you know who will be on here every single week, possibly every single day if content is there, man. You know, the lounge, the box, you feel me? The Raider Nation, Raider Nation, Natural Born Raider podcast with Dirty. We gonna be here for y'all, man. We in this bitch. You feel me? I wish a motherfucker would, like a kitchen cabinet, tell me I ain't gonna be here, goddamn it.
Going nowhere.
Bro, we've had 40 people all night, bro. You feel me? And we just back into trying to get into our groove.
Yeah.
I mean, like I haven't even shaken the cobwebs off yet. You feel me?
Bro, I'm still feeling the effects from last week. I know, bro.
Yeah, boy. Type shit. Well, I'm in this bitch still trying to shake off the PT. I'm in this bitch like, nah, misstep it. We'll be all right, though. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna do it together. We're gonna do it together, chat. Like, I need y'all just as much as y'all need me, goddammit. Y'all need the goddamn comment. I need y'all goddamn here for mental fucking stimulation because my mental fuck, boy. I need y'all to come in this bitch and preach me the gospel, goddammit.
Please.
Hey, bro. I think we're gonna be all right this year. All right, let's see. So Rebel said the Raiders haven't had a defense ranked higher than 18 in the last 40 years. I know he just corrected himself. The last 20 years. Yeah, I believe the last time we had a decent defense was when we had Derek Burgess and Stuart Schweigert. So, and that was it's been at least 20 years. I believe that was the 2006 season where Derek Burgess had 14 sacks that year, if I'm not mistaken.
16 or something. Yeah, I love Derek Burgess, bro. He played so hard.
Hey, and and check this out, man. 100
dope.
Raiders in 100 days
Yep,
leading up
tomorrow.
to NFL kickoff. Derek Burgess is a nomination for tonight, man.
By a landslide.
And just let me put myself up right now, bro, because I've had a lot of people say it. Bro, 100 Raiders in 100 days is not where I rank where these players are at in Raiders history, bro. This is 100 Raiders in 100 days is the number one player that people vote for that day leading up into the season. So if there's 81 days until week 1, I label out every single player that wore 81 for the Raiders, and Tim Brown won it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that Tim Brown is ranked 81. It's just that was his number going into the season, man. So it's an engagement post. I expect y'all, and I would love the fact if y'all go out there and partake in that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, engagement is where it's at, bro, and I appreciate it. I get people that post shit in the comment section, bro, that I don't even know who the dude is. You feel me? But it kind of educates me a little bit. But no, bro, make sure you guys partake in them polls, bro. Get your voice heard. I used to do 100 Raiders in 100 days, and I would pick it. If you guys know 100 Raiders in 100 days, that is something that started over here in the lounge. That started on the Raider Bin channel, and I used to choose. This year, I put it in your hands. Like I said, this is a channel that's about the people. We are for the people. We are testing the pulse of the nation. Now you guys choose. It don't matter who the hell I think is ranked number 81 in 81 days. Y'all choose. So make sure you guys partake in those facilities, bro.
I was thinking about that the other day, bro. I was thinking they should have a 100 Raiders in 100 days for the worst Raiders, the worst jersey, the worst.
Oh, the worst. Hey, bro, yeah. Well, shit, that might be something that we might do,
especially after last year. Fucking, we were the worst team. So who were the worst Raiders to ever?
You might be on to something, Nutty Raider Nate. God damn it, you might be on to something. See how motherfuckers just be chilling and smoking original and drinking beers and just be like, hey, bro, fuck it. Let's not just do the best 100 Raiders. Let's do the worst 100 Raiders. That's a great one.
Yeah.
Every single day, do the worst player that won this number and the best player. God damn it. 2 of them.
Yeah.
So Arnie said Stone Cold, Forsythe, Geno Smith equals 3 wins. Jets will get the first overall pick in next year's draft if they sign Stone Cold. I mean, we came out and we said we feel like the Jets are kind of copying the Raiders' blueprint. They're going to bring in Geno Smith to get the number 1 pick.
Parham's terrible.
And Parham. Yeah, facts, bro. And some people will say next year's quarterback draft is stronger than this one because you're going to see Arch Manning, you're going to see Lenore Sellers, you're going to see a couple other quarterbacks. You feel me? So, I mean, I think a lot of us kind of see what the Jets are doing for surely. And you know what's crazy, bro, is that Jets fans literally fucking were like on the Derek Carr type level with how much they hated Geno Smith, bro. And for him to go back, bro, like that's crazy. And then Geno Smith is getting all these crazy accusations now, bro. Like Geno Smith might not even play for the Jets next year. I'm just gonna keep it a thing. He might not play. He's facing so much. This boy's getting in so much bullshit in the offseason. The Jets are like the Raiders, bro. This is the kind of shit I expect the Raiders to do.
He deserves everything he gets. Fuck that guy. That's one of those. That's one of those things.
To everybody that thought Geno Smith wasn't one of the main problems with the Raiders last year.
That's one of those things where once a Raider, always a Raider. Geno Smith, I don't know if he qualifies, bro. Flipping off Raider fans and fucking shit in the bed like that. Like
Damon Arnett, add him to the list. Now once a Raider, nope. Tyree Wilson, nope. Alex Leatherwood, nope. You might be honored by the franchise. You won't be honored by me.
Nope.
Shit, and I'm the only, and me and all of you guys in Raider Nation, the only reason why the goddamn Raiders are even existing, goddamn it, because I told y'all before, and listen to me when I tell you, son of a bitch, and you look me right in my eyes when I tell you this, goddamn it. The Raiders are nothing without me and you, goddamn it, son of a bitch. You know what I'm saying? We don't need the Raiders. We don't need shit. We are strong-minded individuals, humans on this planet. The Raiders, they need us to be relevant. The Raiders don't got shit. The Raiders suck. If you look at the fucking multiple fucking losing seasons over 20 goddamn years, we suck, goddamn it. But guess what? We are fucking We are fucking Stockholm syndrome, goddammit.
Yeah.
Domestic violence. They're gonna change, goddammit. They're gonna be different.
A battered
we got
spouse.
Clint Kubiak. Bro, we got it's gonna change. Bro, I'm about tired of being beat, goddammit, you son of a bitch. Look me in my eyes and I tell you it's gonna be different. If I said I didn't say this before, I'd be lying to you, son of a bitch. So I'm gonna stop lying and take myself off the big screen.
Oh man.
We gonna be all right. Trust me. Trust. I wouldn't trust me.
Not this year. Not this year. We're going the right direction. It's a building.
So.
It's a building process. It's a building process. We're gonna clean house.
We're going the right direction. We got Pete Carroll. It's gonna be different. 10 wins. 10 wins, guys. It's gonna be different. God damn, I'm tired of hearing that goddamn song and goddamn speech.
He's a Hall of Fame coach. I don't know if he's going to be in the Hall of Fame now after fucking.
Yeah, bro. That boy just got the Tom Flores fucking blemish on his resume, dude. Nobody want Tom Flores because what he did prior to the Raiders. Now nobody's gonna want Pete Carroll because what he did for the Raiders. God damn it! Yeah. Come on, bro. Arnie said worst Raiders ever: Russell, Arnett, Leatherwood, Geno Smith, Randy Moss, and Antonio O'Brien.
Yeah, AB's.
All right, chat, chime in. Who's your worst Raiders ever? Arnie Garcia going crazy already. Hey, we still got 40 people, bro. We've been live for almost 3 hours. We have almost 40 people. We are keeping the chat, the Internation tapped in, goddammit, you son of a bitch. We in here bringing entertaining, informative, and educated content, even though I'm stupid half the goddamn time, but passion don't hide itself, you son of a bitch. Passion wears its fucking heart on its sleeve, and can't nobody in this goddamn whole shit tell me I ain't passion. I ain't goddamn genuine about nothing, goddamn it, you son of a bitch. You disingenuous piece of fucking garbage. Go fuck yourself. All right, so I'll say I mean I'm putting War. I know I won't. Warren Sapp actually isn't that bad. I mean I didn't like him at first, but at least he claims that he's a Raider. Randy Moss is definitely on that list for me, Arnie.
Yeah,
that motherfucker was like, I am not a Raider. He literally pretty much said, "Fuck you guys." On NFL level, was like, you are not a Raider. Add Devontae to that list. I'm with you, Jason Marshall. Fuck him. All he did was lie to the Raiders. I'm from East Palo Alto. I love the Raiders. I'm not doubting that, but that motherfucker never wanted to play here. The moment Derek Carr walked out this bitch, he wanted out. Fucking Dark said, I miss you fighting the person next to you. No, I just be talking to random ass people sometimes. You guys might not know the punching bag might come back. We might do an episode this year where I put the trash can player of the game on a punching bag, goddammit. And I just punched that motherfucker the entire shit. You're the reason why we lost, you son of a bitch. I'm about tired of breaking my TV. Bow and sock that motherfucker the way we used to do back in the day. I ain't gonna mention no names, but if you know, you know, type shit. You know what I'm saying? He said Ben gonna tell his boss, hey, you look here now, you son of a bitch. Hey, James Furpo putting in that work fucking tapping in with the stream. I'm on, hey, let's get it in for you, James Furpo. That rock.
Hey, settle down, Mark. Settle down, Mark.
Settle down, Mark. You son of a bitch.
I want that. Hey, make that audio for me, bro.
Hey, Willie Wayne. Hey, Willie Wayne, boy. I'm getting back, bro. Motherfuckers know I ain't trying to come on here and not sound humble because I'm working on that for surely, bro. But you guys know, boy, when Binther in his bag, shit, boy, I'm one of the most entertaining motherfuckers on here. Hey, bro, and that's one thing I pride myself on, chat. Like, for what I might lack in brains, I make up for entertainment. God damn it, you son of a bitch! Like y'all. Like, y'all might not like this or y'all might not like that, but you gonna love this. I miss you, bro. Hey, and I'm trying to tell you, bro, that's half the battle, bro. Like being informative is one thing, bro, but being able to keep a motherfucker glued to the shade, like, bro, what this motherfucker gonna say next? That's what I pride myself. You never know, bro. You never know what bit they're gonna say. But one thing I am gonna say, bro, for the most part, I don't be when it comes to Raiders, boy, I be on this bitch speaking factaronis. You know what I'm saying? Fuck y'all talking about motherfuckers in there speaking bullshit. I called this, I called that, bitch. You didn't call shit. Go fuck yourself. I ain't gonna lie, bro. We've called so much shit on this podcast, but you ain't seen us up here beating on our chest. The only thing I beat my chest about was Brock Bowers, goddamn, because Brock Bowers a walking fucking Hall of Fame fucking player. I told you, goddamn motherfuckers, he was gonna be. I mean, obviously the future is to be determined. But outside that, bro, you know how many things we've hit on that we haven't come on here and like, I told you so, bro. We hit on shit all the time.
Yeah. And I'm not always right, but I was wrong just this morning. You know what I mean? So it's all good.
See, that's the thing, chat. Listen. For everybody that's new to our channel, bro, there's a lot of content creators. There's a lot of people on YouTube that if you don't agree with their opinion, bro, they gonna feel some type of way about you, bro. We are the lounge. We are the box, the loaded box. This is the Natural Born Raiders podcast. You are the world's most dangerous chat, and this is the nation with attitude, bro. Like we pride ourselves on you guys having your opinions and us going back and forth on opinions. That's what makes us humans. When you start going to these other channels, bro, and they be on some weird shit, and if you don't agree with them and you're not part of that cult mindset,
yeah, weird.
We're different, bro. I ain't gonna come on here. We can have debates, bro, but I ain't gonna come on here and be on no weirdo shit because you don't agree with me. I don't want everybody to agree with me, bro. You know how many people chat? Hey, look, check this out, bro. You know how many people, bro, and shout, hey, Jack Kenner, dog. I love you, bro. I'm just gonna call you out, bro. I love you, Jack. But Jack used to be on other shows when John Leon or whoever would be in a chat and would call out Maxx Crosby. And Jack Kenner would be like, oh, you don't always have to agree with Ben. Bro, that a lot of people aren't always agreeing with me, bro. It's because motherfuckers see it, gang. I don't want you to come on here and be like, oh, I don't like Maxx because Ben don't like Maxx, bro. That's not what it's about, bro. Like, motherfuckers we can have our own opinions, bro, without being criticized and disrespected and saying this person or the next person, bro. Like, we're entitled to that shit, bro. I put shit on a silver platter and present it to you as the best I can, bro. And if you decide to take it and run with it, then you do. But if you don't, that's fine. I'm not going to come on here and be like, man, fuck you. You don't agree with what I say, man. Fuck out of here, dude.
Yeah.
That's weirdo shit.
My favorite nowadays is everybody likes to say, you don't know ball. Or you don't know what you're talking. Yeah. What are you talking about? Yeah.
Oh, I literally had some motherfucker dude tell me, do you know what separation is?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me, dog? I was like, Jack Besh can't create separation in training camp. Well, do you know what separation is? Nah, bro, I don't. You got it. Like, come on, bro. I'm not doing that. That shit is weird, bro. You feel me? Like, just because motherfucker don't want to agree with what you say, bro, and motherfuckers might have his vision of shit. Don't come here and try to disrespect somebody's football knowledge. Do you even know ball? Do you even know what creating separation is? I don't fucking know. I've only played football. I've only watched football for fucking 20 fucking years, my entire fucking life, 25 years. No, I don't know what creating separation is, but you got it, gang. That's my mindset. Motherfuckers say dumbass shit like that. You got it, gang.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck out of here, bro. Gonna sit here and act like motherfuckers don't know what the fuck we talking about. Motherfucker, we ain't on this bitch just talking out the side of our motherfucking neck. Motherfuckers might think that shit, bro, but motherfuckers be on this bitch every single weekend. A lot of the shit that we fucking hit on, bro, we know what the fuck we talking about, bro. Fuck out of here, bro. Like, see, we the people right there. He said, I got banned from commenting on Mount Shitmore for saying you don't know football. You won't see that shit over here. I ain't even gonna get into that shit. But we the people, you know what time it is, bro. We got
everybody says it. Yeah, it's not even everybody says it.
We moving on with the shit, but you know what time it is. We the people, dog. We in this bitch. Hey, we the people. You already know what time it is. Me and you didn't even get up, bro. I met we the people on Raider Allegiant with Loon. You feel me? And me and we the people got into it, dog. And we were able to, feel me, see eye to eye. I'm like, hey, bro, you feel me? Like, that's your opinion, that's mine. And we the people been cool ever since. I got into who we the people, bro. We got into a little heated back and forth debate in Loon's chat. That's how me and we the people met. But no, that's not sarcasm, Badfish. There's a lot of Raider content creators on here. If you do not go with their narrative, dude, you will be banned. He said, I hope that's sarcasm. No, that is not. That is a fucking fact, bro. That's a fucking fact. I'm 1 subscriber away from 5,500. I'm gonna go till 11:30. We got like 20 more minutes. If you guys got anything you guys want to get into the chat, you guys want to talk about, bro, 20 minutes. We put on a good show, man. We've been here for like 2.5 hours, held 40 viewers. I feel like we've been informative, and not only informative, but entertaining. You know, we did a good job of that. Shout out to Dirty. You feel me? My dog over there working on all them Harleys and shit, trying to get them bitches ready. You feel me? Shout out to him. Shout out to the chat, man. Y'all been rocking with us all night, bro. You feel me? Especially y'all on the East Coast, bro. Y'all on the Central Time Zone where it's already fucking Sunday for y'all. Y'all locked in 1 a.m., 2 a.m. Let us know in the chat, bro. So the chat, bro. Y'all locked in. Right there. Ben blocks people for the fuck of it. No, we don't block people over here. That's one thing I pride myself on, bro, is blocking people. Hey, bro, shout out to fucking Fluffy Campos, dude. Hold on, bro. You get a segment, my friend. Hey, Fluffy Campos, dog. And if you guys know, bro, if you've been around my channel long enough. Bro, Fluffy Campos is probably the biggest fucking fan of my channel. Dude, this guy gets blocked like every year, bro. And within 5 minutes of me unblocking this cocksucker, I got a comment on something, bro. Like, this dude is literally like holds my nutsack until he's unblocked, bro. Because I'll block him for saying some weirdo shit, and I'll unblock him like 6 months later. Dude, not the next day, not 30 minutes later. 6 months later, dude, like 6 months later, I'm like, okay, cool, I'm gonna give him another shot, bro. And within fucking 30 minutes of me blocking this cocksucker, 6 months later, I got a comment, bro. That tells me this cocksucker comments every single video waiting for himself to get unblocked, bro. And the moment he gets unblocked, he says some dumbass wild shit and gets blocked again, bro. Fluffy Campos, you have to be the biggest fucking fan of my show, dude. And I love y'all, but dude, I don't think I've seen a bigger fan than that, dude. Like, he literally gets unbanned and comments the entire time that he is banned and waits for him to get unbanned to comment, bro. I'll see him. The world is yours. And it's 1:13 in the morning. See, world is yours, man. Saludos to you, bro. Welcome back to the lounge. We have rebranded. The world is yours. I'm moving a different direction. I'm being more professional. We're getting a little bit away from the old Benther and the old shit where we trying to be a little bit different. Trying to push a better product, something a little bit more professional. So we different over here, man. Gonna be seeing a lot of different movements over here, but it's gonna be for the betterment of the channel, of the network. For surely, bro. It's glad to see you back. The world is yours. Been a minute. We the people said I wanted Julio Jones after he couldn't stay healthy for back-to-back seasons, and I was like, fuck that. So you wanted Julio Jones, or you didn't? You didn't want Julio Jones. Kind of confused there.
He was falling apart these last couple of years. I don't know.
Julio Jones is a beast, bro. He was a fucking monster. You know, it's crazy. That's why Jeremiah Smith next year is the highest scouted wide receiver to come out of college since Julio Jones. Like, I don't want to have a terrible year next year, bro. But if I feel like if the Raiders have a rebuild year, you feel me? I think the Raiders will be in line for Jeremiah Smith.
Top 10 pick for sure.
Yeah, I think they're, bro. Imagine if, just say, you know, the Raiders don't have the greatest year and we have a top 10 picks next year, bro. And we get Jeremiah Smith. You team up Jeremiah Smith, the highest scouted wide receiver to come out of college since Julio and Calvin Johnson. You team him up with Brock Bowers and Ashton Genty with, you know, probably the first year starting for Fernando. Yeah, bro. Bad Fish said, oh, boy, you've been here for a minute. And he said, I miss Black Saturdays. For sure, dog. Black Saturdays, bro, we'll be on, bro. Once football season comes, for Black Saturday has always been the pregame to the football, to the game, bro. Like, there's a lot of shows, you feel me? There's a lot of shows on here, bro, that do Saturday shows, and they claim themselves to be, you know, the lead up to the game, bro. Black Saturday is the longest tenured, longest running show on YouTube, dog. If you know me, you know, bro. I've been on this bitch since 2015. I've been doing Saturday pregame, pre-night warm-ups for the Raiders. It's been called Black Saturday for a long time. You feel me? And Black Saturday is the one different show that always stood my channel from everybody else, every other Raider content creator channel, dude. I was the first Raider content creator channel that had other fan bases on my shit. That's why y'all seen Real Shit. Y'all seen A-Bomb. Y'all seen a lot of people come in and out Saturday night. That's what that show was about, bro. You feel me? So that is coming back. But that will be back once football season comes. And that gives, people something to talk about. So, yes, Black Saturday makes its return the weekend of August 13th, which will be the first preseason game against the Arizona Cardinals. So that weekend, Black Saturday returns. So, you feel me? Stay tuned in. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the Black Saturday channel. And we definitely going to be locked back in. I'm not an off-season channel, Anthony Provencio. That's why you don't see Black Saturday, bro. I'm not an off-season channel. Shout out to everybody who does it in the off-season. Shout out to everybody who stays dedicated and stays locked. Hey, we got 30 likes, bro. Shout out to the chat, boy. We hit 30 likes, bro. Appreciate y'all boys, man. Love y'all boys. So, I'm not an off-season channel. I've always crowned myself as probably the biggest channel that dies in the off-season. That's fine. That's why I do, Madden content and gaming content. I wear myself out. I put out, 7-day-a-week content during the regular season. I just chill in the off season. You feel me? But once the regular season comes, boy, your boy Benthers locked in. Black Saturdays here, post-game Mondays, weekly pick'ems, post-games, you feel me? Pre-games, just win, baby, play-by-plays. We here, man. We here, boy. 7 days a week. I'm in this bitch, boy. So get ready for it. Michelle, don't say, bro. Once regular season comes, bro, there's not too many people who put out shows 7 days a week, bro. I'm one of them. I don't take no fucking days off during Raiders season, bro. I got too much energy. I have too much excitement. Been waiting 6-7 months for the Raiders to get back on the field. God damn it. In this bitch. Black Saturday aired the first Panther fan drinking piss. Black Saturday also aired the first ever shutdown of monetized channels, Dark. Let's not forget that. Black Saturday has shut down revenue channels. Like, we made Sultan leave. Sultan had to get the fuck up out of here for running his cocksucker. After I supported him, he was making money. He had to leave. And the only reason why I'm attacking him, Chaz, is because he talked a whole bunch. We got all that shit on record, and he left. He left YouTube because he knows
audio.
Yeah, he left because he knows I'm right, bro. We got it all on tape. Caught him in 4K. Yeah, we caught him in 4K. So he's gone. That was making money for him and his little broke ass channel. And then what's his face? Raider Kush. Raider Kush came on here, thought he was tough, buying subscribers and shit. And he was exposed quickly in the heartbeat. Black Saturdays, I think, is the first live stream that ever made somebody send a live fake cease and desist letter, bro. Like, bro, I got a fucking cease and desist letter, dude. And it didn't even have my name on it, bro. That shit said, "Attention, Raider."
Yeah, the camera went out. I don't know if we knew it went out. Are we still live? Let me know in the chat.
Of a bitch, we're live. My camera's not. It's fucked up. But anyways, bro, I got a cease and desist center letter sent to me. Goddammit, they're like, you better not say his name on live stream. You better lick my ass. You know what I'm saying?
He's got his lawyers hacking your account.
That boy said, you better not mention his name, but you better lick my ass. I'm going to mention whoever the fuck I want to mention. If you don't like, I don't give a fuck. You shouldn't around your cocksucker about my name. Go fuck yourself, you fucking son of a bitch.
America. I don't got stage fright. Yeah, a little bit. I'm not much for fucking the camera, but I'm definitely, hey, if this shit is over, it's over.
Shit, dude. My camera's not coming on. It's being a piece of shit.
Hey, it's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap. It's all good.
I'm trying, goddammit. I'm trying. Let's see if it comes on now. I just unplugged it and plugged it back in. If that don't, there it is, goddammit, you son of a bitch. You get to see my pretty motherfucking face, you fucking piece of garbage. You go fuck yourself, you son of a bitch. Hey, goddammit. Hey, Louis Urcho. Since you want to dox yourself back, no doxing. You ain't getting the link. Go fuck yourself. Jack Kenna wants to talk after the show. Oh, bro, I'm about to go to fucking bed, Jack Kenna, you son of a bitch.
I gotta stay up all night till 4 a.m. talking on the phone.
Goddamn, Jack Kenna up till 3 o'clock. That boy said, when the hotline bling, It's 2:00 in the morning. The conversation got boring. Jack Ken, I'm going to bed soon. You head off to your bedroom. No, Jack Ken, I'm going to fucking bed, you son of a bitch. I love you, Jack Kenna. You're a fucking real one, dude. But I'm going to fucking bed, cocksucker, you son of a bitch. Motherfucker. He said, definitely Black Saturdays being back on. That shit's hilarious. Bro, I pride myself in being funny, gang. I'm trying to be entertained. I'm not trying to just be informative, goddammit. I'm trying to be one of the most entertaining motherfuckers on here, bro. You feel me? I
Why
pride
so
myself,
serious?
bro. Motherfuckers come on here and they can't take a joke, bro. And that's fine. You feel me? You can't take a joke. You're going to have a long day over here in the fucking lounge, gang. I ain't going to lie. We a whole bunch of... He said, bro, want to talk on the phone all night. I fuck with Jack Kennedy, but that's it. That's what he do, bro. Jack Kennedy having like live
He said
streams.
himself, yeah.
Yeah, bro. He be having live streams offline. Like he'll have like a group chat with like 3 other Raider fans all on the call, bro. Like Jack Kennedy. Hey, I love Jack Kennedy, bro. I'm not trying to attack you, Jack Kennedy. You cool, dog. But I ain't gonna lie. Once I'm off this,
he's a genuine person. He's good for you.
Nah, for sure. It's all in good faith for surely, dog. What up, Alfredo, dog? You missed the entire show, you son of a bitch. You owe me fucking... I'm about to send you a fucking cease and desist, son of a bitch. I'm about to send you a fucking late letter. God damn it. You know what I'm saying? He said on Black Saturday, Ben and me got a dolphin to shave his head, bro. Bro, we got Foxman to shave his head. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Foxman shaved his head on Black Saturday. Ralph drank piss. Ralph drank piss twice on Black Saturday, dude.
Goof.
Goof. Ralph drank his own piss twice. You know what I'm saying? We ran monetized channels off of Black Saturday is a fucking Black Saturday is like something I don't think anybody can ever. I'm not trying to sound unhumble as fuck, bro, but I think I've done more shit on that show, dude, than I don't think anybody can ever succumb what I've done.
Smoke weed every day.
Fucking look at Alfredo.
Smoke weed every day.
At Alfredorn4L donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Subpoena free since 2023.
See, Alfredo knows, bro. We've been cease and desist and subpoena free since 2023. See how all that shit just rhymed? All that shit just goes together, Alfredo. Good times, bro. I'm telling you, good times are coming, bro. You know what I gotta do? I gotta find me a way to just stir up shit, bro. I'll find a way to stir up shit. Then motherfuckers gonna call me the bad guy. Oh yeah, Foxman climbing up on the fridge, dude. That shit was hella funny, dog, bro. He was a good sport. I fucked with Foxman. I used to go and hang out on his shows, but you know, it's few and far between. I haven't fucked with that dude ever since his mom passed away. I haven't really fucked with him. All right, Nate. Well, fuck, dude. We had a great turnout, bro. I'm gonna get
it. We did that.
Me and Nutty Raider Nate in the building, the box in the lounge. Just win, baby.
Over and over again.
Hey, Nutty Raider Nate, you got anything for the people?
Hey, I appreciate you guys hanging in there. I'll be putting some stuff together real soon. I've just been kind of coasting, work, a bunch of shit, you know, lifing. But we'll get to it this year. We're gonna have some fun. We're making some good moves. Hang in there. My expectations are. I expect to be better. I'll put it that way. So we're gonna make the right moves and head towards the right direction. But in the meantime, y'all stay tuned. Subscribe. What the fuck? Loaded box. If you're still watching, go subscribe. Got 36 people in the box right now. Hop over there. I needed at least 50 to go live on my phone, so we start doing that.
Yeah, man, definitely. Hey, one of the mods dropped Nutty Raider Nate's link, the box's link in the chat, so he can go live for his phone. Nutty Raider Nate, that boy just be wanting to fire his shit up, bro, and he can't fire his shit up without a streamer unless he got 50 subs.
Yeah, I got my laptop at home. I don't really. I turn it on Fridays. That's about it. I'm usually on my phone, so yeah, get it in like that.
Hey, chat, bro. We love you guys, man. You guys know what time it is. We ain't shit without you guys. If it wasn't for you guys, bro, we're talking to a wall. Shout out to Aunt Six, Raider Rich, Uncle A-Bomb, Alfredo for all your super chats, bro. Shout out to everybody for spending your night with us, bro. I had a great time. Nutty Raider Nate, Raider Benther. We getting back into the groove of things, man. You feel me? Plenty more entertaining and informative content coming your way, man. As the season gets closer and closer, man. Nobody works harder than the Nation with Attitude, the Just Win Baby podcast, the Silver and Black Lounge, the Loaded Box, nothing but natural born Raiders, man. We in this bitch. You guys know what time it is. Shout out to you guys, man. As always, you guys know it's always go Raiders. And we'll catch you guys in the next one, man. We playing the outro, which is the intro. So if you guys didn't see the intro, let me know how you guys feel about the intro, man. The chat, W or L for Nutty Raider Nate, for Dirty Raider, for the entire Nutty, the Raider Nation, man. I'm Raider Ben. Love y'all, boys. We'll catch y'all on the flip, man. Raiders.
Raiders. They didn't have to say much. This is the Raiders. You know, this is one of the most historic, franchises in the NFL with a great history that I want to be a part of. I want to be a part of furthering that history. You know, when you say commitment to excellence, okay, and you look at the walls around here, and you look at the players on this wall, and there's a history. There's a history of Hall of Fame players here. There's a history of Super Bowls, and that's that.
And with all this situation and all this shit I went through, the biggest thing that I took from it is I don't give a what everybody has to say. Truly, I really don't give a.
Play clock down to 1. Williams. Batted up in the air, and it is picked. Crosby. He has been a beast.
That this is a game psychologically of intimidation and of fear. I don't mean cowardly fear, but fear.
The Chargers and all those teams. To be honest, I don't like any of them. I hate all teams.
The other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard.
The Chargers.
What I call the vertical game. We were going to stretch the field vertical. When we came out of the huddle, we weren't looking for first downs. We didn't want to move the chains. We wanted touchdowns. We wanted the big play, the quick strike. It's number one to say you want to do that. It's number two to say that you have the players to do it, but it's number three to do it. Hard. Try not to make mistakes, but don't worry about mistakes because there's only one thing that counts. Just win.
Your commitment to excellence and your will to win will endure forever. You were magnificent.